So, we've got chapters 21 and 22 to do today. I don't know if we're going to get Marth back. If so, maybe we'll do his paralogue, but I don't know if that's going to happen. Or not. Do I have any bond supports? All right, I have a couple of these, so we can knock these out.
You're not even the least bit affected by my cuteness, Soren. What's wrong with you?
Nothing is wrong with me, and this conversation is pointless.
You just think somebody else is cuter than me, don't you? Who is it? Tell me!
This is exhausting. Even if I gave you a name, you'd wildly misinterpret what I meant by it.
Oh, really? It is Ike. He's definitely talking about Ike. 100%.
I worry about you, Yunaka. Sometimes you seem to be forcing yourself. Trying too hard.
I appreciate the concern, Corin. You're not wrong. There are times when I put up a front, but that front is just as real to me as the person I am underneath. And it's who I choose to be.
I respect that choice more than I can say. If it ever gets to be too much, please lean on me.
Corin being a friend.
Jeez, you're mysterious, Professor. Not even my sharp eyes can get a read on you.
My father used to say the same.
Wow. Thanks, Byleth.
Tell me something, Erica. If emblems can't eat, where do you get the energy to fight?
I have no idea.
Batteries.
All I know is that a lack of food doesn't hinder me.
Good to know. So enlightening, Byleth. Wasn't it, though? Didn't you learn something? We have other supports to do, but they're gonna wait. They're gonna wait. So, chapter 21, Lythos Castle. Having learned a harsh truth from Gris, the party pursues the fell dragon to Lythos Castle. That harsh truth being that our girl Minty here is the child of the fell dragon, which we figured out a long time ago. So, I mean, I guess it was a truth bomb for her. Not really so much for the rest of us. So, you know. AKA the obvious plot twist, right? Once you start this chapter, there's a series of battles before you can return to the Somniel. Great! Let's go! Let's do it! I can't believe we still have so many chapters left. Like, how? How, chat? How?
Our ship is docked here.
Thank you for escorting us.
Mavier! All ready, like you asked. Feel free to tell me how great I am. Wait a minute. What's the Divine Dragon doing here?
What's up?
Marnie?
What do you want? We don't have any more rings.
There are circumstances that require we travel together to Lythos.
Huh?
How is
Divine
how
Dragon.
is she not dead, and how did she get
After
away?
Marnie and I lost the rings, Zephyr disciplined us to an unjust extreme.
There was spanking.
So, on my honor, I will not betray you once at sea. I will deliver you safely to Lythos. Will you trust me?
He could stab us
will.
in the back once we get there, though.
Take us to Lythos.
What? Why would you help them? They're not our friends. They're enemies.
The Divine Dragon should meet with Lady Vale.
We have no reason to fight as long as you don't start trouble.
I know a threat about not threatening people when I hear one. Mavier, what's happening?
You will hear details once we're aboard. If that is unsatisfactory, then you may remain here.
Hey!
Let's just say I won't be sitting down for a while.
Fine. Fine. Okay.
temporary truce until I get back to Zephyr and the others in
Why would you
Lythos.
want to go back to
So
Zephyr,
be
though?
it.
That's what I don't
Let us
understand.
go, Divine Dragon.
Okay.
She's awful. She's just mean. You have a chance to get
Lord
away.
Sombron's child? What?
Why are we telling her this?
Yes.
So that means you're the sibling Lady Vale has been looking for all along? And that's why we're headed to Lythos. Hang on, does Gris know about this?
He's the one who told me.
Gris picked a fight at Elugia Castle to verify the truth, even surrendering a ring to do so.
What? Nobody told me that was the plan!
Why are Sombron and Vale going to Lythos?
It's about Gradlon, the Fell Dragon's land lost under the sea. He intends to restore it.
To restore that unholy land? My word.
Vander is only
What
here to
more
be
do
in
you
the
know about this,
cutscenes.
Vander?
Gradlon sank beneath the waves 1,000 years ago.
Everything was
It
a
of
1,000
course,
years ago.
Sombron's land.
Anything that
Gradlon
happened was a
wicked
1,000
place,
years ago.
One as much as Lythos is holy.
To raise and revive it, Sombron needs to destroy the Divine Dragon Shard in Lythos. That shard is what chains Gradlon beneath the waves. Lord Sombron finds it problematic.
So you're saying that Sombron's greatest desire is to restore Gradlon?
Far from it. His desire, if such a word is fitting for Lord Sombron, is to invade other worlds.
Other worlds?
The
Like,
continent of Helios is only a stepping stone.
like the worlds
He
where the
plans
emblems
to
come
extend
from?
himself everywhere.
There are other worlds and he wants to rule them all. How is that even possible?
I'm well beyond what I know for certain. Lord Sombron has shared little of this with me. I can say, Lady Vale is a pawn in service of his greater ambitions.
Please tell me anything more you know. I've heard that Vale's called a defect. What does that even mean?
She's a failed
Well,
version of me.
As a start,
A
Dragon
clone.
royalty should be able to summon emblems. She cannot. Lord Sombron learned this recently, soon after his revival when reunited with Lady Vale.
So, is that implying that she's not the one who turned the emblems evil? Because I thought it was her. Was it not her? If she can't summon them... Unless once they're summoned, she can?
His children all fought in the war, but she, his youngest, never saw battle. Or any emblems.
She told me we
How many
met
kids did he
once.
have?
All that time ago.
You were among her many siblings. They all, in time, died fighting in the war. All save for you. Then Sombron was imprisoned, and Lady Vale's mother died, leaving her alone. She could find no friends in an age when it was rumored a last Fell Dragon child had survived. Lady Vale lived in hiding, knowing that were she discovered, she would be killed.
1,000 years. Living like that. All alone that whole time?
Not exactly. A few centuries ago, she came into contact with worshippers of the Fell Dragon. In their care, she slept in a hidden temple until Lord Sombron's release. She had been, long ago, close with those in that temple. But when she recently
eat them?
awoke...
They were all dead, weren't they?
So Lady Vale was relieved, even overjoyed, to find herself reunited with Lord Sombron.
They just died of old age then?
He detested her, and proclaimed her a defect, lacking a Fell Dragon's abilities and character. Sombron required her obedience, however, so he ordered Zephyr to tamper with her nature. Lady Vale may have thought she was no longer alone, but she's never been more so. Ever.
How awful.
I'm kind of surprised he didn't just kill her. If she didn't really
What
have
is
much
it,
value
Marnie?
to him.
Is it the waves? Are you seasick?
No!
No, she's sad.
Cry! But I never knew Lady Vale's life was so sad. I thought I was the one with the tragic story. I should have maybe been nicer to her. Probably.
You have
Probably.
never told me of your past, Marnie.
I mean, you know, happens all the time. I was just abandoned by my mom, that's all. I had
Relatable.
a lot of brothers, and she decided she didn't need a girl. Which is weird, since I was way superior to those useless jerks, even back then. I mean, I was better at
Yeah,
helping
now we got a
her,
Marnie lore dump.
but she never said thank you, or good job, or anything. The first time we went for a walk, just us, so she could find somewhere to dump me. Imagine, my hand in hers, and we're strolling from place to place. She left me at a church.
I can't believe
Were they
it.
howling at the church?
It's fine. The priest was nice. As long as I helped free Lord Sombron, I got lots of thank yous. Eventually, I met Zephyia and joined the Hounds. See? Lady Vale's story is so much sadder.
Zephyia filled
A
out the 4
redemption
hounds
story, right?
with
They're
devout
like,
followers
listen,
of
we
the
know that these
Felddragon.
these
Did that include you,
villains
Javier?
are bad, but have we
Yes.
told you about their
I was
trauma?
there at the hidden temple where Lady Vale slept. When she awoke, I was there to speak with her. She, a royal dragon, asked me to be her friend. I said it was impossible. Lady Vale then asked if I could offer my service to her as a knight.
And you accepted.
That I could not refuse.
It's a big deal to be handpicked like that by royalty. Who would have thought? You made her knight? That's just cool. I mean that, Javier. That's really cool.
Should you wish, I am sure Lady Vale would also accept you as her knight.
What? No way. I don't want to work with you that much. No praise, no thank yous. I hate you.
Is that so?
Besides, I already
Okay.
belong somewhere. I need to get back to Zephyia.
Oh, girl.
Since you're
That is
helping
not
the
a good
Divine
relationship.
Dragon, you're probably gonna get kicked out of the Hounds.
I expect as much.
He's like, I don't care.
Yeah, well, I like being one of the 4 Hounds. As soon as we're off this boat, we're enemies.
Okay.
You do hate me, after all. So surely you'll be happier.
Right. So, yes. I'm done talking. This is a waste of my time.
Javier, thank you for telling us all of that. When we find Vale, I hope you will do what you think is best for her. Even if that means we'll cross blades again.
I shall.
Marnie really said my trauma's not that bad. She did. I think she's trying to minimize it, honestly, because
What's
it's
happened
hard
to
for her to deal
Lythos?
with.
The land, it's fallen to rot and ruin.
A sure sign of Gradlon's return. Or that our foes are now destroying the Divine Dragon Shard.
Oh, well, the Switch is like too much lore. Too much lore. Going to sleep.
We have to stop Sombron. Where's the shard?
Yeah, so far I think the only person or the only people that are just like evil, quote unquote, right, are Gris, Zephyia, and Sombron. I think that's it, because everybody else has been kind of redeemed in some way, or at least they want to be like, well, they're bad, but they also have a lot of trauma, so so it'll be interesting to see if like they keep that, like, or if they try to then do the same thing with Gris and Zephyia. Maybe even Sombron, who knows? That's sad and kind of unnecessary. Like, just have her not show up. I feel like if you're gonna... It's weird, because you'd think that would come out in a support, not just in a cutscene. That feels more like a support conversation that you would get with her. And it's not necessarily a bad story, but yeah, I agree with you. It's kind of weird for her to just, like, show up and then leave, presumably. I mean, unless she joins us. It was an interesting lore dump out of the blue, but...
It's in the castle. Queen Lumera's home.
Who would have thought we'd return here to see everything
Wait, is Mom buried
come to
here?
this?
I don't remember. Did she disappear? Guys, that was a long time ago. Did she just vanish? I don't remember. If her body's still here, maybe she's a zombie.
Sombron. Show yourself!
She was buried.
The
Zombie!
Divine Dragon has arrived.
Oh,
Or
this
should
bitch.
I call you the Divine Imposter?
Oh yeah, something else I wanted to say is that Marnie... Yeah, I kind of get why she's, like, putting up with Zephyia, because I bet Zephyia's, like, fulfilling that motherly role in her life. So that would explain why she wants to stay with them, because it's, like, the only place she really found acceptance, even if it is, unfortunately, abusive. And I bet Zephyia went real hard on the maternal thing to, like, you know, because Marnie would respond to that.
You've arrived earlier than expected. How did you know where to find us?
Gris is always shook.
My
Look at
other
him.
two children haven't even caught up.
Up, see, there you go. There's the mother
I assume
thing.
you mean us.
Mavier's like, I'm older than
Why
you,
are
bitch.
with them?
He's probably not, but it'd be funny if it was.
Brought them here and betrayed us. Unbelievable.
Please, no! You have it wrong!
Wrong.
How did
Looks
Gris
pretty
beat us
clear
here?
to me.
I
This
don't know.
is my doing. I want Lady Vale to meet with the Divine Dragon. I might have even forced them to come, but it wasn't necessary. Marnie had no part in this.
He could have
Mavier.
pretended that he
Return
like
to the
captured
hounds,
us or
Marnie.
something.
But
Do not hesitate. Go now.
He is a bad liar. He could have been like, yeah, I captured her.
Marnie,
We could have had a
welcome
whole
back. But Mavier, what will
plan.
we do with you?
We clearly had no plan. We just walked in.
I'm willing to forgive and forget if you can explain yourself. We are family, after all.
What nonsense.
Gris didn't have to deal with the plot
I
dump
know
on his
you're going to
boat.
punish me.
That
but
probably took
Lady
3
Vale
hours.
Will see the Divine Dragon.
You rude, self-serving.
Well, that was a quick turn, Zephyr. What happened to
I
our
don't mind.
family?
I was just thinking I'd like to talk to the Divine Dragon myself.
Great. Is this the battle? We gotta fight her again.
Vale? What's happened to you?
It's good to see you again.
She's evil.
What did you do
now.
to Lady Vale?
Put a crown on her
I
head. It's
told you
pretty
about
obvious.
Lord Sombron's enchanted helmet.
Why would you say that
My
in
spell
Why
has
would
now
she say that in
truly
front of
taken
Minty?
hold.
Vale.
Because now
Do
Vinty's
you
like,
know
oh, I just
who
have to
I
knock
am?
it off her head.
Why, you're my dear long-lost sister. What a happy reunion.
this is what you've been trying to do to her? And the other Lady Vale return?
No, never. Not as long as that helmet remains attached and intact.
What
That
did you
other
think,
side of her is dead.
Marnie?
Dead?
Oh, please, you should be delighted. You don't have to talk to the defect anymore.
Zephyr,
Yeah, just knock
I
it.
know
Just
about
knock the
Vale's
helmet off her
past.
head.
Do you? You were alive way back then.
What?
I mean, I didn't know. When I helped you with all of these awful things, Lady Vale was all alone for so long. And she was so excited to see her family again. She never got to enjoy it. Now she never will. It's all so terrible.
What is this, Marnie?
Would you have
Zephyr,
feelings,
I
kid?
loved it when you gave me praise. I loved it when you said we were family. I loved belonging somewhere. I loved the four hounds. But this has
Gris
gone
is
too
shook
far.
as ever.
I have to do what I know is right.
Look at
Praise or no praise.
Marnie?
I'm going to free Lady Vale. I'm going to break that helmet to pieces.
No! Stop!
Oh, well, if she does that, that's really gonna save me some time. Or Vale's just gonna kill her and it's gonna be real sad. Is that why we got her sad story? Because she's gonna die? Did she just get
Marnie, that was
stabbed?
simply pathetic. An attack like that couldn't put a scratch on Father's gift.
I swung with
She's
all
gonna
my
die, isn't
strength,
she?
And it did nothing.
I take it you were trying to free me, fool that you are. But as it turns out, you have failed in your attempt.
Dude, I'm so over you, Evil Vale. Also, you look like Rita Repulsa from the Power Rangers, so get out of here.
I ordered you to stop, did I not?
Gris is an NPC. He's done nothing this whole time.
Such a bad
She gonna get killed. Told you.
You are a very naughty child. If only you had done as I had said.
Why is, like... Zephyr was not playing up the mommy thing in the beginning of the game from what I remember, and then, like, they're going hard now because of Marnie's story.
I'm sorry. I tried to save her, but in the end, I guess I wasn't strong enough. If she's ever her old self again, will you tell her something for me? Please tell her that she's done so well.
Don't go.
Well, the Switch is tired of it.
Marnie!
Chris is just back there, like, smiling, like, I don't know what's going on. Hey, remember how we can turn back time? The writer sure don't.
What a waste. Got killed for nothing.
Yeah, they could have at least had Vale, like, stop us, kind of like how they did in Three Houses. With Solon. Or Talis, whichever one did it. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, he's mad. Good for you, Mavier. Fuck him up. Or just stand there, whatever.
To restore Vale.
Minty's just gonna stand there. That's fine.
For that.
I will never stand by you again, Zephyr. Save for the moment my blade.
Okay, then fucking do it.
Divine
Stop
Dragon,
talking about it. Do
Allow me
it.
to fight at your side, to avenge Marnie, and to save Lady Vale.
Oh my god.
Mavier. Of course.
I will now tell you my plan.
Leave me sad and lonely again? And you, sister. I thought you'd be happy to be reunited with me after...
Why would I be
So
happy
long.
about that?
You are not our
You
Vale.
murdered my
This
mom.
must be about my new look. Then you're not going to like this look.
Is she gonna dragon? Is she gonna turn into a drag? Oh no. No, it's just Marth.
Marth.
Hey Marth, sorry about all that business of me not listening to you a bunch of
You
chapters
turned
ago.
your back on him. Oh, lonely thing. Just like me. But I'm here for you, little Emblem. I'm all you need. Now, had I known I had a sibling who survived the years, I would have killed you. I'd like to make sure I'm my father's one and only child.
You want to be alone forever?
Yes, that's right. I have no need for this sort of family or friendships or bonds of loyalty.
Love that
I
for
do
you.
appreciate you bringing the rings to me, but that's where our relationship ends. Now, goodbye, sister.
Vale.
You're very bold considering I have like 30 people in my army and you have 2. And I guess maybe a dragon snake man, but we don't really know if he's here or not. This is a long cutscene, jeez. Also, I love how they're like, let's give you this sad backstory from Marnie just so she can be stabbed 2 seconds later. That's the only reason they gave us her backstory there. Also, that would have been a way more emotional scene if she and Mavier had joined us a while ago and then she had been with us. Like, that would have been very powerful if that had happened. But, like, they just kind of threw her away just then. And for what? That could have been interesting and emotional, and it wasn't. The fact that she didn't join you. Yeah. Like, also, that would have been kind of shocking because there's a unit that, like, is scripted to die. You know what I mean? Which would have been a surprise for sure. Which is kind of a bummer because, like, I was interested once we started learning more about her. But then, you know, we didn't really. That's it. This is why I don't tell anyone my sad backstory, Latius. Marnie going from evil, obnoxious brat to dead martyr in 2 Switch sleeps. Yeah, and, like, again, that could have been cool. But I feel like we were robbed a little bit of that, you know? And Mavier, too, like, had kind of a quick turn. And I feel like they could have done more with the 2 of them in particular. And honestly, the whole evil Vale thing is getting really old for me. I don't know how you guys feel about it. Maybe you don't care, but just the fact that it's like again and again and again, the same kind of thing. I'm like, all right. It's just, it's a little, it's a little redundant. Mavier had a little more setup. He did. Definitely. Playable units having plot deaths has happened in games in the series before, so it's possible that they could have done it. I think that's why people get mad if she died in cutscene after investigating her. Yeah, I mean, I kind of get that, but maybe she could have been a character that you weren't really using, but was still at the Somnial, like, was still around maybe for you to get to know, but maybe not a unit Kind of like, you know how Hanneman was just sort of there in Three Hopes, but you weren't actually using him. Like, she could have been around. It still would have been a little bit more impactful. Evilville is too much. I think it's just also because it's the same thing and it just keeps happening, so it's not even, like, comical. At least to me. It's just a little much. Mavier felt more neutral the whole game to me, like, just doing his job. Yeah, like, his is definitely more believable. I feel like with Marnie, it was just sort of like, oh, okay, here's my sad story. Oh, I'm stabbed and dead now by the person that I thought loved me. Which, again, powerful, but not in... but too quick here. All right, who are we bringing? Does anybody have dialogue? Also, is okay, Mavier is right there, so I assume... Do I need to talk to him? Or is this an auto thing? Once I know a story isn't going to be serious, I don't care anymore, so I have no feelings on it. Oh, yeah, I can't operate like that, usually. I guess maybe. She's a gold Mary with better character writing, but worse execution. I don't know, because I think Gold Mary is a very different character, and they have very different motivations, so I don't know if I would say that she's like Gold Mary. Marnie is sort of... I don't know, Marnie reminds me a little bit more of Hortensia. But... He'll auto-join? Okay. They really don't take their time. Mom died in 2 scenes. King Moron died in 2. Marnie didn't even get, like, an actual chapter. Yeah, how did we spend more time with King Moron, really? Okay, so, let's see. We've got Zephia, the worst mother ever. Gris, who's ready for pain. Where's... Oh, there's a little sis right there with the... looking like a Power Rangers villain. I can't look at that. Do you look up Rita Repulsa and tell me that that's not what that looks like? She scared the hell out of me as a kid, too, by the way. Serious trauma from the Power Rangers movie. I couldn't tell you the plot. I just remember being scared of that woman. You're not wrong. Okay, yeah, so does anybody have dialogue with Zephia, Gris, or Evil Sister, Vale? The goo guy was in the movie? I think so. She scared me too. Okay, well, I'm not alone. In future games, do you want us to warn you about deadlines for supports due to character death, or let it be organic? Oh. That's a good question. I don't... Cat for the win, interrupting this very important conversation. I don't know yet, Umbreons. That's a good question, but I don't know yet, because I might still want it to be organic, even if I know it's going to piss me off. So I don't know. I don't remember if anyone does, but Mavier and Minty probably. Okay. You know, the Sesame Street alien's terrifying. I actually never watched Sesame Street, so I don't know. I believe you, though. Oh, shoot. Do I need to second... I need to second seal all Chris. I thought I already did that. Whoops. I guess I didn't. I did give all Chris Alacrity ++ off stream, I believe. And I think somebody got... Okay, I gave that sword to Lapis with that seal. And this Silver Lance to Chloe with that seal. I feel like that's it. I think that's kind of the most that I did off stream, aside from a little bit of grinding for money and stuff. Anyway, I'm gonna quick second seal all Christ. If I can. Yeah. Okay. Alright. I think Panette is maxed out too, or at least really close. Like just her... Oh, her defense isn't? That's surprising. Well, she's pretty close. Alright. So, we're gonna bring Alchrist. I'm gonna switch him though. Let's give him Lucina.
Lady Lucina!
Ready.
And I think Hortensia can have Micaiah.
Micaiah! Of course.
Man, I have to scroll now. Look at all these emblems. Look at them all. Look at them all. And we don't even have Marth back. That's a lot of emblems. Okay, Panette I'm gonna leave with Lynn. Because they're almost at level 10, or bond 10. So that's good. Anna and Celica. I can bring Anna. Try and get them to 20. Which Celica's been doing well with Anna because of her magic stat, so... It's a good pairing if you were wondering. Chloe's with Chrome, that's fine. Okay, 4 more spots. I have not used Amber like at all, so we can use him. Boom, thank you for the 245 bits. Let me know which jar you'd like to put that towards. Yeah, I'll do that then. Ivy's in the lead. I know we should have had new jars, but it's been a busy weekend, so I don't have time to make new jars. But it's Yunaka versus Ivy versus Marin, and poor Marin. Poor Marin. Deserves the world. Maybe I'll bring Jade. Let's bring Jade. You can bring Clan 2. Okay. Who do we have? Who do we have? Who do we have? How about... Oh, good.
Lord Soren!
Understood.
It's already doing pretty well with Soren and Jade. Erica.
Lady Erica!
I have you.
Okay. He's on my bench with Fram and Benet. Who, Amber? Let's say Yunaka, you got it, Squid Mom. Thank you for the bits. Anna doesn't care about plot. She just wants to rob people after she punches. Yeah, that's who Anna is. And we're, you know, we support that.
Divine One, I am with you from this day forward.
Cool. Well, okay. That's... I guess we have one more character then. So he's just on our team now. He has a flame lance. That sounds fun. Not for them, but for him.
Reporting.
So I'm assuming it's magic. Seems magical. Oh shit! I gotta put on animations. All right. Yep. There we go. It's like, it's the magic lance. Does he have a good magic stat? Not too bad. This is why the hounds have different names in the DLC, because Mavier is playable already and Marnie is dead.
Where to?
I don't know if that explains, like, what they're gonna do with the story, though.
Yes. I'm sorry you're stuck with me.
We'll find out this week. Yeah. We sure will. I'm sure I won't be disappointed at all. It'll be great. We're gonna think positively. Oh, hey, friend.
Let's go.
Buddy.
Emblem, engage!
I think his growth rates are exceptionally high because you get him so late. Amavier's? Well, that would at least be nice. You forgot the DLC comes out this week? Yep, I know.
You put up a good fight.
You got it.
I don't know if you can take him out,
engage.
Amber, but yeah, see, that was my fear.
Say the word.
Okay.
Let's end this scene. If this is war, so be it. I won't forget this.
Nice. Third highest magic growth. He's in a high tier with Jade for defense. Second in build only to the mighty Boucher.
Of course. I'll beat you to a pulp. My goodness, how awful.
Can't be stopped. Just, she can't.
Here I go.
You can try, but you can't.
I'm pretty tough, you know.
Celica looks like she could be Anna's older sister because they have kind of similar hair color.
Here goes. Emblem, engage.
The outfits are similar, yeah.
I had to stop you.
Oh, that's just a little too far.
I'm prepared.
For you, anything. I am ready to serve.
Anna's missing an echoes because Anna's Celica confirmed.
All in a day's work.
Goodness, Anna.
I'm pretty tough, you know.
Well, good. We needed the money.
Too slow. Nothing short of victory. Remember this.
All right. I'll take that.
Emblem, engage.
The music is nice now that you don't have to focus on playing chess. Now that you can relax and appreciate the music.
You're gutsy, aren't you?
Emblem, engage.
if I'd lose.
I'm sorry you had to see that.
Nice.
Emblem, engage. One strike will decide it all.
Let's do that.
Here I go!
Not as much as I'd hoped, but that's fine. Bring Chloe up there. Brute force. Okay, well... Oh, he has a staff too. Okay.
Thank you.
Handy. Some intense music whenever it's their turn. Hello?
It's nothing personal. I'm merely following Lady Vale's orders.
Amber's gonna get wrecked. Oh, good.
Like a hero.
Oh gosh. He's like bent over the horse. Dying. Just like a hero. Well, we got a level for him, so that's good. Back off. We want this unique dialogue. Oh, hey, reinforcements. That's fun. Is that all he had? What items do you have, bro? Great Lance, Flame Lance, Physic. That's good.
It is a sad day that I must fight you, Mavia.
Are you really
And
that sad
here
about
I
it?
thought we were family.
Because I don't believe you.
Family? You killed Marnie. I should have stepped in sooner. Then Lady Vale and Marnie might have had a chance.
When I see the fire lizards, I just think of the Dodongos. Yeah, I see that. Makes sense.
I'm okay.
Yeah, he can't really do that.
I owe you my life.
Literally. You do, but I'm glad you're aware. Oop. There we go. Hey, you want to be on fire, though?
I will win. This is it.
Well, she had nothing to say to Minty, which is just rude. Ike is trying, but it's Amber. Dang. Wow. No damage. Suck it. Okay. Why does Zephyus Thoron get to look so cool and evil, right? I mean, that's the bonus for being evil, I think.
Strong. Perhaps you do have what it takes.
Oh wow, she's dead already? Well, I got this. That's fun. A legendary sword. Well, yes, I will take that. So if she's a dragon, why didn't she dragon? It doesn't make sense. Why isn't she dragoning? Oh, that sword is from Radiant Dawn? Well, that's cool. Some people only become Sith for the red lightsaber.
Awaiting orders.
It's valid. Most dragons can't transform without a dragon stone. Well, maybe she should get one. I'm just saying, she's not living up to her full potential.
Let's have some fun. My goodness,
Well.
how awful.
Who's next?
Nice job, Lapis. Oh yeah, I forgot they were down there. Well, you're just gonna have to catch up, I guess.
If I may. Not done yet. You're ornery. Not done yet. I'm sorry you had to see that.
Yo. Even more defense for Panette. Even better. Keep getting stronger, Panette.
You're going down. I won't let this go to my head.
Nice.
Whoa! Engage!
Wow. Oh, thanks, chat. This map really lagged my Switch when reinforcements came in for some reason. Were you playing in handheld mode? Only godlike dragons don't need the stone. Even Tiki needs the stone. I guess I always think of Rhea, but she's not really a good example because she probably does technically have a dragon stone. It's just her heart. I'm assuming that's kind of what the dragon stone would be because like crest stones. So I guess that's like their version of it. But other dragons in this franchise don't they don't operate in the same way.
That settles it.
I was docked, but on hard, so probably more enemies. Oh, yeah, that would explain it. Yeah, the Creststone is equivalent. It's just, it's not like how it was in Awakening where they actually had to hold, that was kind of their weapon. So when I think of the dragons, I just think of like, well, Rhea just turned into one and was fine. But it's not the same.
This item is not for sale!
Oh, that's Gris.
I'll assist. Slashing more than crashing. You're pretty tough, you know.
For the Divine Dragon.
Okay, let's see if Gris will attack Mauvier and if they have anything to say to one another.
No! Oh no!
Oh no! Oh no is right. That was Fireball. Put Chloe up there. Whoop. We'll just get Minty ready. Demon can go over here.
You saved me.
Some of the hit quotes kill me. They're pretty good.
If it isn't the traitor, don't worry. You'll see Marnie soon.
How dare you speak her name? I will kill you quickly. You'll be buried before you feel any pain.
Oh, that's his worst nightmare. Like, damn. Mauvier's not fucking around. It did get personal. It's very intense. Unfortunately, we didn't really get to see much of their relationship again to feel the emotional weight of it, but he's delivering his lines very well. Like, the actors are selling it. It's just, unfortunately,
You put up a good fight.
the pacing could be better. Oh, well, that's fine. That is not what I wanted to do. Here we go.
All in a day's work.
Yeah, I can't fix the screen. And I feel like there's a lot of potential. It's just not quite, it's not quite there in a lot of instances.
I'll apologize later.
Ivy elevated this game for me. I mean, of course she did.
Two hounds or four, doesn't matter to me. I'll fight, and that's that.
Good to know that Gris can count.
Sleep now. Dream well.
I was worried.
Exquisite. Death means no more pain. And who needs that?
Nice. Job, Lapis.
We'll get through this.
We're slowly moving up.
What a pick-me-up!
By the time I got here, Ivy was definitely one of the only things still keeping me going because it was dragging. That's fair. It does seem long, but yet also like some things were too fast somehow. Okay, put Chloe up there. It's weird for me to see all these characters in different classes than mine after playing the game for 200 hours. Which ones are different? Nope. Diamant. He's fine. Maybe. He's struggling a little bit over here by himself. I should have left Panette over there, honestly. She'd be fine. Get him, Anna.
My apologies. I'm pretty tough, you know.
Get fucked. Okay. Tensia. I don't know if you can reach though. Diamant, you are bleeding out over there.
Must keep going.
Guess Mavia could heal him.
I can still fight.
I love how he flung it like it was a weapon. He's like, here, be healed.
Did you see that? I hope this is enough. I had no choice but to win.
A smaller cast would probably increase the quality. Yeah. Yeah, I still stand by that. I know there have been some disagreements on YouTube, but I stand by that. I think if you just did the main story, it'd be so fast. Most people do extra for supports and to max out characters. Yeah. I think it's just because a lot of it's repetitive. And I mean, I don't mean the combat is repetitive, like that you expect that. And I think the combat's pretty good. It's more just like you're fighting kind of the same villains a lot of the time, and it's the same thing of like, oh, Vale was good, and now she's evil again. Oh no. Oh, and now she's evil again. Like, that to me gets a little tiring. Too much of this game is introducing new characters constantly. I think that's why. Could be too. Mostly just stuck to their specialties. So Lapis was a sword master, Anna a wolf knight, Louis a great knight. Definitely repetitive. There's barely any one-off villains. It's mostly just the Hounds of Vale. Yeah, and that's not necessarily a bad thing, but the way it was handled felt more repetitive than if maybe it was a journey of them realizing that they didn't want to be on Sombron's side, you know, and they chose to defect. I think that could have been a little more interesting, but.
I'll beat you to a pulp. My goodness, how awful.
Could be a good thing if they were compelling villains. And I think that like the bones are there, or you know what I mean? Like it's just the framework is there. It just didn't quite get there. Okay. Let's get that dialogue. Lapis, I think I'm going to put you back here to help out. Everybody else, I think, should be fine.
What's our move?
Bones and then they just attached wrong.
Oh, how I wanted to find you. How I wanted to kill you. Queen Lumera's pet. The whimpering, pathetic worm.
Kid, but...
You are not my sibling.
And you're not mine. Vale is. Give her back.
I am Vale. And I'll prove it, here and now, by destroying you.
Okay. Wow.
I'll apologize later.
Music goes hard though. Oh, I have had no complaints about the music. Music's been fun. Evil Vale is such a tryhard. Yeah, she is though. Oh, hey friends. Friends, more friends. Hello. You know, Panette, why don't you just go ham? I think live your best life.
I'm sorry you had to see that.
I'm not. This chapter loves friends. It does. All the friends.
To win.
I mean, except Marnie.
Pulling it
48 characters in Awakening, 34 in Sacred Stones. Wait, how many are in this? This one has 35. Yeah, Awakening. There were a lot in Awakening too that I felt like. But Awakening is sort of different because that was sort of a last-ditch effort for the series. So they kind of threw everything at the, you know, at the wall. They're like, we're going all in. So it makes sense for Awakening to have that many characters.
For the Divine Dragon.
Not counting emblems. Yeah, I know there's so many emblems too. Also, we're getting more characters with the DLC, so it's going to be even more than 35. I mean, I guess maybe not, because that's kind of its own story, so Who knows?
Who's next?
Get him, Lapis. Nice. Diamant would love for you to help, but are you kidding me right now? Well, it's fine. I'll just move him closer. Wow, you're like 1 out of range. Really? Fine.
I owe you one.
To be fair with Awakening 2, you're already invested in the new gen kids because they were the kids of your OG characters. Yeah, I mean, that's also part of the mechanic. Like, it makes sense that you end up with so many characters because you have a second generation.
Emblem, engage!
Radiant Dawn had so many.
I won't lose!
Emblem, engage!
Go for it, Jade.
I cannot allow this. A satisfying ending.
$73?
You were a good fight.
Radiant Dawn has 73 characters? I think Three Houses was about 37 with the DLC, but not all available in one route. Yeah, because you didn't get, there were quite a few characters you couldn't get, depending on which route you played. Can you go after Malvier, please? No? No? Okay, well. That's fine, I guess. That's not so fine. Has a lot of returning ones from Path of Radiance and new ones. That's a lot.
You have saved me.
Wow. That's fine. Radiant Dawn doesn't have support combos though. It doesn't have any?
Simple enough.
$60 in Shadow Dragon, although 8 are exclusive to having most of your units be dead.
My goodness, how awful!
divine dragon.
I don't play no. I'm sorry you had to see that.
I'll crush you.
Fucking hell. Let her die.
I'm so sorry.
Shut up, Minty, and get up. I don't have time for your shit. Oh, it's so annoying. Minty, you should be a better unit. But she's not. I love how the main character is not one of my best units, which usually they are. And she's just not. Minty, you failure. Yeah. Undodgeable, effective against dragons. Well, the problem is she fucked. I mean, that's the problem. Because even if I go all the way over here, she can still be hit, so. Gotta love those reduced growth rates in this game. Oh, did they do that to the main character? I mean, that wouldn't surprise me. Oh, they did? Okay, well that makes more sense then. Because, yeah, she's never wowed me in terms of her abilities. Every character has low growths. You'd think she'd be okay. You'd think so, but she's not. Because of the emblem mechanic, they're pushing you to use them. Well, I guess that makes sense. Older games usually were more mediocre or bad main characters, so they probably just wanted to go back to the OP avatars. I think it could be that, but I think also it's probably because they wanted to invest so much time and effort into the emblems.
Who are you looking at? The me in front of you? Or the me from before?
You're just getting on my nerves, child.
No apologies.
We might have to go further back. If, no, maybe she will attack Hortensia. Well, we'll find out. Minty does have Star Sphere, yeah.
I'm ready to begin. I'm sorry.
I just, so many of my other characters perform so much better than she does. And I'm sure someone's gonna be like, well, she's supposed to be bad because she's, you know, she's a kid, I guess. Or like young and inexperienced, but she fought during the last war, so even if she can't remember it. Who would win, a dragon lady or a small child merchant? I guess she was asleep for 1,000 years. Yeah, she just, those 1,000 years really took a toll on her battle prowess.
Did you see that? For the divine dragon.
I wish we'd had more options for her, class-wise. I mean, I know I could put her in another class, but...
Simple enough.
Oh. Legendary short sword. Ugh. Smashes and poisons. Oh, okay. Well, I'll take that. Thank you. At least we're getting some good stuff. Everyone waking her up constantly just makes her so tired. She's just very tired.
I won't forget
That's her
this.
problem. But I'm just like, I mean, for me, like Chloe, now that she's in a better class, has been doing amazing. Kinette's amazing.
A satisfying ending.
Anna's amazing. Tamara's amazing. And Minty is just there.
Awful. I'll crush you.
Oh, sorry, Hortensia. I have to sacrifice you.
I'll pull back for now, but next time is gonna be different.
This game sure does love reinforcements. I guess if you just beelined it, you could just take her out real fast. And it wouldn't really matter. She's weak AF, have to sacrifice her every time she's in combat. She's gotten a lot better for me. You just have to invest some time into her. So she's been doing well for me. In the beginning, she was squishy, and she's a lot better now. But I kind of had to do that because, you know, you get a game over if Minty goes down.
I don't back down.
Emblem, engage!
Chloe has really been out for blood as Spinette recently. Yep. I mean, even Clan is doing much better than he was before. So.
Did you see that? Emblem, engage!
Never really had my Hortensia in combat. She was just a long-range support debuffer with various staves and Micaiah. She's actually not too bad offensively with magic.
I'll apologize later.
At least she's been pretty good for me. It just took a little while to get her there. All right.
I'm ready.
Well. Unfortunately, I don't have Hortensia to heal up Malvier. It's a little bit of a bummer.
No problem.
So he might die for this dialogue, so F's in the chat if he dies.
Ah, my loyal knight, Malvier. Aren't you going to protect me anymore?
My time with the Four Hounds is behind me. I will not protect you.
Same as ever, Malvier. You won't acknowledge me. You won't even say my name. Well, don't worry. I haven't forgotten your reward. How about a swift death?
I will sacrifice anything, everything, to save Lady Vale from you. Give me strength, Marty.
His devotion got real deep real quick. Wow, that was just a fail, Bob. He tried. He tried. We gotta give him credit for giving it the good old college try. Amber is probably also gonna die. This is what I get for not bringing Ivy. This is what I get, but it's fine. I'm like, I should try new characters that I don't use that often. Dramatic speech fails miserably. True. I mean, she's not Seedal. Levels bad. Oh, Seedal. No, no one, no one reaches. Poor sea dolls. No, well, I'm gonna go get whatever this is. I'll take that, thank you. Jade just over here, just taking everybody out.
The final round. I won't forget this.
Toko! Wow. Guess what? Chloe's here.
Worm! I'm sorry.
Did she say worm? Sounded like she said worm, but I'm not 100% sure. I hope she said worm. That'd be amusing.
Let's get brawling!
You know what else would be amusing? Hang on. Do you not take out any? No. I don't think he can reach anybody.
Stand down or perish.
Damn. Well, he can still stand there. That's fine. Do it. Oh, I'm gonna do it. I'm doing it. For Hortensia. Oh, and Marnie. Marnie, who actually died.
It's not possible.
Just think, Vale, I could have done that way sooner. Hannah MVP. Of course she is.
What?
How did that
What's
arrow?
happening?
If we maybe if we
Why
had
are you
aimed the
here?
arrow to knock the crown off her head.
Vale. It's really you, isn't it?
This doesn't make sense. Her changing back wasn't supposed to be possible.
Maybe you just suck, Zephia.
The enchanted helmet. It's correct.
From that
Marnie's
arrow.
attack worked. Marnie.
Oh, it was Marnie. I was
Such
gonna take credit
bravery.
for that. Good job, Marnie.
Are we?
Lythos Castle. You've been under Zephyr's
What if she's
control.
faking it and she's gonna put the helmet
It
on me?
hurts really bad.
No, her eyes are purple. It's fine.
Wait a second. What am I wearing?
It's ugly.
And where did I get this ring?
Yeah, just take it off.
This is yours, right? I remember. We were near the cathedral. You said it was important to you. Here, please. Take
I love how
this.
she has her baby voice back.
Thank you, Vale.
Now that she's good. She sounds like a
I
baby.
will not allow it.
Oh, Dad's here. What's up, Dad? He just like busts through the fucking wall. Just like Crom. Yeah, you did. Hey!
Heed me well, O
What did Mom
defective
see in this
daughter
snake
of
man?
mine.
Please don't lick her.
My
Papa
goal
Snake.
is so close I can taste it, but their
Ew.
kindness makes you weak. Now go and reclaim my emblem rings at once.
I won't!
So
He might try to
I
eat you.
see. That is a shame. Well then, there is nothing
tail
more you
looks
can
like
do for me.
A claw
And I
machine.
have never been in the habit of keeping that which has no value.
Oh, I thought he was gonna just eat her. Instead, he's gonna hit her with a laser. Oh, well.
My foolish child. Twice now I have struck you down.
Oh yeah, he killed
But
us.
I promise you, No amount of sleep will bring you back from this moment. This time, your defeat is final.
Well, I have a time crystal. So, what are you gonna do about that? I died 5 minutes ago.
You shouldn't have jumped in front of me!
I did what I had to do to keep you out of harm's way. I wanted to make up for...
So is Sombron just watching this exchange? He's just not doing anything?
I wasn't there for you. I'm so sorry, Vale, for all those awful things I said.
Okay. So he is just... he's just... Alright.
Please don't die! It'll be alright. There's still so much I have to do. I can't die until I've told you everything. There's still too much.
What do you
left
have to tell her?
Who I am. Listen, Vale. I'm here.
No, you can't.
Are her tears gonna bring me back to life?
Don't leave me!
Now there is nothing
Maybe?
to stand in my way.
I can't take it seriously either, game tier. Jesus Christ, Vander! Vander's like, well, she's gone.
How could this?
Did you not see the laser hitter, Alfred?
Dragonstone.
What?
But why would...
This wayward creature was another of my children. The one you've been searching for all this time. Your sister.
Oh, I guess this Vale didn't know that. Okay, the other Vale knew it, this one
The
didn't.
events of the last war. Thus the fool did survive. No child of mine should live as a divine dragon. Death was this one's inexorable fate.
I can see where evil Vale gets her really annoying personality.
Stone shouldn't shatter unless...
Oh.
All that time, you were my sister. I found you. I finally found you.
Well.
Please don't be gone. I need to talk to you. I don't understand why you would sacrifice yourself for me.
Well, I mean, sisters, so that's why.
Such pathetic children. All 12 of the rings are finally in my possession.
How? They're being worn by my team.
Now! Those rings belong to my sister. Their friends got so
How did he doesn't even have thumbs!
Yet for all of that,
Where are you gonna put the rings? You don't even have thumbs! You're a snake!
together, their power is so great. Granted once every
Yeah, how do you get them? All my team is all of my team is wearing them. He's just gonna eat them. Yeah, they threw them down. Minty died and they're like, well, F. Yeah, what the fuck is this? How did he get them? My whole team didn't die, it was just me. Oh, he holds them in his tail? Oh, that's what the claw machine's for. Now it makes sense. What is this? This game is so dumb. Wildcat. Did he force pull them off? I don't think so. It seemed like he already had them. I don't know. Why do I ask questions? Did you fall? Okay, well, bye. I feel like his head would weigh him down. I don't think he'd be able to fly this way. His proportions are very off. I feel like he would try to fly and just fall on his face.
Rise up once again.
He was doing some sleight of hand theft with his claw. Holy shit. He's a magician. That's what's happening. I mean, it'd be one thing if the cutscene was showing like our team getting like fucked, but they didn't. So this is so over the top. It's hilarious. Yeah, it's very hard to take this seriously. And that was a nice scene between the two of them. Again, acted very well, but it's very hard to take it seriously. Mordor. Everyone was so focused on Minty dying, they didn't notice his claw slipping the rings off their fingers. That's it, Lucius. You've cracked it.
Papa, where are you going?
You've
Take that
destroyed
stupid crown off, Vale.
You killed your own child.
Again.
This is what you wanted?
Looks like it's over
Oh,
for
this
you all.
fucker. You're still alive?
Lady Defect.
Oh my
You
God.
survived here only because of all those who
Can
came
someone
to
just
your
kill
aid.
her? Because I'm getting tired of
What
her
a
too.
shame. Because now it's time for you to say farewell.
Is Vale gonna be the main character now, though?
My head!
Are you fucking kidding me?
I don't
Take it off!
her to have control.
But
Take
Marty
it
broke the helmet.
off.
Oh, Mavia.
Take
Simple,
it off.
simple Mavia.
Take it
It
off.
was only cracked. That certainly weakened it. But with Lord Sombron's elevation to power, the helmet works far better than before.
Okay, this entire time she's giving this
Lady
stupid
Vale,
speech. Anybody
come
could
on
just
out.
take it off.
Join us if you would.
No.
Who wrote
Father.
this? I can't. I
What
can't.
power.
I'm leaving.
You've finally done
Goodbye.
I wanted to kill the divine dragon myself, but oh well.
Lady Vale. Lord
I'm
Sombron
gone.
will gladly
I'm
welcome
gone.
you as his daughter now.
Good to see you back.
I'm
Would have had to kill
leaving.
you
I
otherwise.
can't.
Zephyr,
I can't.
Briss, return to father. I'll catch you.
Yeah, I figured you'd
As for all of you, death is inevitable. But I'd like this mess dealt with now. Clean this up for me. Leave no one alive.
The corrupted. And more than we can handle on our own.
Diamant, we have Panette. We're fine.
Rings? They'd be useless to you. The divine dragon is dead. None of you have the ability to summon emblems.
This is the end. We have no way out.
So,
Ivy, you're a
Who
noob.
wants to die first?
I think you're fine.
There's no need for any of you to squirm or struggle. You're all about to join your beloved divine dragon.
Are we all going to die here? There
Wow.
must be something we can do. Please.
I love how she dies and then everyone's just like, well, that's it. Time to give up. I'm starting to think we deserve to lose, Lations. Meanwhile, later this week on YouTube, God, I'm sorry you don't understand a good story when you see one. Well, thankfully, I've actually had some nice comments on YouTube recently, which I appreciate. So if you're on YouTube and you leave nice comments, I appreciate you. Especially after the really, really kind of slew of mean ones. But, yeah, I mean, you know, if this story is for you, that's great. But it seems like most people kind of agree that the story is not the strong suit. At least that's what I've seen from other people also on the internet. And people I've talked to have played the game. But man, at this point, it's just like kill her. Like just kill Vale. She's clearly like it's every time. So even if she did join us, I would just be worried that she'd turn evil at any point. She's a liability. Literally every review when the embargo was lifted was the story is really bad, but it looks nice. She is a liability. Like it's like I wouldn't even want her to join our team because I would be legit afraid that she would just be mind controlled in the next chapter. Yeah, the gameplay is good. The gameplay is good. The music's good. The visuals are good. They're very expressive. I like the expressions that they have. That's fun. But man. What we got to do is mind controller for our side. Seems pretty easy. That's a good plan. First, I thought they would do something clever, make her be fake evil when she sent them away and then actually be normal, but they didn't do that. That would have at least been better, I think. Hot take, Fates' plot makes zero sense at times, but I think this is objectively worse writing. I'll be very interested to see Fates and compare it, since I have seen nothing of Fates thus far. I'd be really interested to compare the two. Because I don't know, like, Fates might just be fun? Silly? I don't know. If only I could have just reached out and took the crown. Normally at worst the plot's serviceable and just there, but not this comically bad. Yeah. Awakening was better, and Awakening has time travel multiverse shit, which often ruins things. Yeah, and it wasn't... That definitely does often ruin stories, but didn't really with Awakening. And there were moments with Awakening that were silly, but, like, overall Awakening was very good.
I am your father. How dare
Okay,
you turn
Darth
your
Vader.
sword on me? You mean to strike me down? Go on. Do it.
This was before the blue hair.
Why are you here all by yourself? The war is finally over, Mother. We don't have to worry anymore.
Zap! Wow, what a bitch.
Treacherous whelp.
I love how that happened at the last second, not actually in battle.
Dragons have to die in the end. But I wanted to be a good dragon.
Don't we all just want to be a good dragon?
And you will. Someday life will return to you. And when that beautiful day should dawn, I will give you a birthday gift that suits you perfectly.
Mom, we don't really need to talk about birthday gifts while I'm dying.
Thank you, Mother. If I see that day, maybe I'll return, dressed in white, a gleaming sword at my side.
If I were dying, those would not be my last words.
Like you, ready to save the world.
I think FAlear's actress is doing her best with the material. I think they all are, honestly. Yo, are we in the after? Are we in limbo?
It was a memory. Where am I?
Oh, is this the place that Zelkov went when he was making Excedrin or whatever he was doing?
There's no waking up again this time.
Oh, I must have died.
I dreamed I would awaken as a hero. Only now I realize.
Oh my god.
That did happen.
Is this Valhalla?
It's too late. I wonder if I'll be able to find Mother here. Mother.
Minty. Oh. Why are you here? Are you dead too?
Why are you here? Papa used the rings to raise Gradlon. The helmet reactivated. My head began to swim. And then...
So, you're
here.
dead?
Things didn't go how I wanted them to. And now it seems I've died.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Papa said you're my big sister. You gave your life to protect me. I'm so sorry. You should have let me die.
Don't say that.
She's not wrong.
I made the right choice. You have a link back home. There's still a chance for you.
No. No more.
What is Zelkov with
tried
space
so
dragon
hard.
heaven?
I wanted Papa to look at me and not see a defect. I wanted him to forget about the other worlds and just be with me. I'd always think, if only I tried harder, but it never mattered. I kept getting crushed over and over. I'm so tired. If I have to die again and fail once more, I'd rather it just end here. With you.
Oh, Vale.
Hey. Why don't we fall asleep? Together. The world will end with or without us. And I feel happy because I finally found you. Maybe the others will join us eventually.
Perhaps you're right.
Well then...
I mean, yeah, like, if the apocalypse is gonna happen, you might as well take a nap.
I'm not ready to give up. I want to save our world. And everyone I care about. Vale. You have been through so much. And I understand why you feel the way you do. But please don't give up. Not before you experience the life you deserve.
I don't care anymore. Even if I returned and survived all of it, I can't stop Papa because I can't summon emblems. All I can do is create the corrupted. A fallibility befitting a Felddragon.
But can you control them? Because that would be helpful.
There is something you can do.
Huh?
Revive me as one of the corrupted.
What?
You did it to King Hyacinth. It was as if he'd come back to life, returned to himself. Perhaps I could go back to the living world in the same way.
Maybe, but you aren't thinking this through. You hate the corrupted. They terrify you. Now you want to be one? If we do that, you'll never be able to change back. This way, at least you died as yourself. Would you really want to die as one of them?
I'll sacrifice more than that if it saves everyone. How I die doesn't matter.
You better do it quick before you start decaying, because they're not going to like the smell.
Please don't give up, Vale. If we don't try, we lose everything. To me, this is the only way forward.
But...
Vale, what do you live for?
What do you mean?
My friends told me it doesn't matter where you're from. What's important is how you live. How you live and what you do shapes your future. So, who do you want to become?
I've never thought about that. But if it were possible for me to change now, I suppose I'd want to be like you. I'd want to become a dragon who saves the world.
We really are siblings.
Hmm?
I said something very similar. A long time ago. Let's go back and save our
does she have all her memories now?
Together.
All right.
Or just that one?
I'll give it one last try. I hope to see you soon.
Dude, I can't wait for them all to freak out. She
sister.
just starts shaking.
I trust you with all of
Comes back as a zombie. And they're like, what the f... Her body's gonna be decomposed by the time this conversation's over.
Stop. You die either way.
Lady Vale, please, come back to us.
Just pull it off her
You
freaking
miss her,
head.
Then I'll kill you first. Maybe you'll find what you're after on the other side.
Or you'll just hang out with Minty.
Huh?
Lady Vale?
You don't know when to give up, do you?
I mean, you guys could literally just, like, one person could hold her down and the other person could pull it off her head.
She's talking to herself.
Not herself, exactly.
Yeah, you guys know what's going on. Why is this surprising?
I know that. My sister believed in me. So I believe in myself. Shut your mouth. You are nothing but a defect. Mark my words, you quivering little baby. You're gonna be dead soon. No, I won't.
I mean, how would you
You're not in
actually
control
kill her?
Here I am, and I won't wear this horrible thing anymore.
Yeah, I could have done that a half
There's
hour
already
ago.
a
Would have saved me
crack in
some
it.
time.
I'll break it. Then I get to be me again. You'll be gone. Stop. Stop it right now. I don't want to go. Help me, Father. I beg of you. Papa isn't coming. He doesn't care. It's time now. Time to
Everyone's just standing there. Yeah, everyone's like, all right, this is happening. Wow. This is some Kingdom Hearts shit. Oh, her outfit disappeared. I didn't know the outfit was connected to the horns. Look at that. They're all just like, what the hell?
Lady Vale.
Lavier. It's alright. I'm myself again.
For now, but like, how many times has she gone evil? At least 4 or 5.
I'm so sorry. But you did it all on your own.
You're wrong about me doing it alone. My sister helped me.
The Divine Dragon.
Yeah, I saw her in heaven, and now I'm gonna make her a zombie.
Guardians of the Underworld, cast aside the rules that govern life and death, so that this body void of life may draw breath. Rise up! Corrupted!
So none of that mattered. That was pointless, is what you're saying. Tamara hasn't said a word. Tamara doesn't need. Tamara's like, what the heck?
The Divine One has become corrupted.
What are we supposed to do now? Fight?
No.
I mean, she brought her back in front of
Please,
you.
everyone, listen.
Oh no, she's fine. She's not gonna be like the corrupted.
There's nothing to fear. I won't hurt
I thought
you.
she'd be under
I
Vale's
asked
control.
Vale to revive me as one of the corrupted. You must believe me.
But are you really you?
Yes. I'm the same person who took this journey with you. The Divine Dragon. Whatever form I take, this soul is still mine.
A rebel, that would have been amazing.
Sister, look what I found.
The Ring of the Hero King.
So we only have Marth
Flying
now?
by your side.
Well, and the
As though
bracelets,
it
because they never
wanted to
take the
be with
bracelets.
you. The emblems in the 12 rings have played their roles. They are likely drained of power. Can you still summon them?
You've done so much.
He just
today.
dropped them?
No. It's my turn.
Alright.
If they knocked the helmet off her head the past 20 minutes, wouldn't have mattered.
I'm here for you. Please show yourself. Show me
Martha's
the
like,
emblem of
you are in
beginning."
big trouble, young lady.
Nothing happened.
No, he's pissed. He doesn't want to work with us. I don't blame
Has to
him.
work.
I'd pretend to
We
be
have so
dead
much to
too.
protect. Please, Marth. Join me
No,
once
Marth
more.
doesn't want to play anymore.
Shine on, Emblem of Beginnings. Marth, I'm so happy to see you.
But that's the Fell Dragon version.
I used Fell Dragon power to raise my sister. She's using that same power to summon.
See, I was hoping we'd come back looking like that.
What happened? Are they reacting to the emblem?
Time is
Can we
short.
control them now?
I'll need your help to summon all the emblems again. You don't have to trust me. But this is the only way. We must stand together and fight as one.
I was literally yelling at the game when I went through this a while again. See, okay, so what I thought they were gonna do is while Minty was out, I thought that Vale was gonna be the main character, right? For like a couple chapters maybe, and like kind of take over and try to fill her shoes. You know, live up to what she was doing and stuff, which would have been interesting character development for Vale. That's not what happened. But I figured like then maybe Minty would come back towards the very end of the game. Like revived somehow. That's not what happened, but I think they try to imply that they couldn't take off the helmet themselves due to the barrier that popped up when Marnie tried to do it. Vale could have definitely done it though. Vale could have. That would have been wild but interesting, no cap. Yeah, I mean it would have been, I think, interesting to see her try to like be good, you know? And take over for Minty for a little while. But like the idea of Minty becoming scared of corrupted and then later becoming one, but she also doesn't really change much, so it doesn't matter. Yeah. So I guess we don't have any rings again. So that's fun.
Camilla! Let's kill them quickly.
Okay, I wasn't expecting that, Camilla, but alright. Sure. Sure.
Tiki!
I'll do my best.
Now I gotta give everybody else rings. It's fine. Okay, clan has Soren. Jade. Problem is, if I don't give them that, then they don't get any SP. Dow. Titania. Do that for Jade. What are Mavier's stats? So his strength and magic are pretty much the same. Okay. Does everyone have? Oh, we got Krupt, Minty, and Marth. That's just our name now. Well, that's fun. I don't know. Maybe Mom will come back and somehow, like, fix the corrupted thing. Or maybe we'll just be corrupted Minty forever. It doesn't seem to have made any difference thus far, but, you know. It could happen. Soren's pissed we lost Ike. Sombron threw the rings aside after using them to power up since he thought nobody could use them now, I guess. That's just convenient. That's all I'm saying.
Look, the emblem rings have been scattered on the ground. Please, sister, get close to a ring and try summoning an emblem.
Okay. Summon emblems by placing Krupt Minty near fallen rings. Oh. Well, I guess that's our last character. Veil only. Enchanted throwing knife. Inflicts magic damage and poisons. Okay. We are done recruiting. Good. So what? I have to just like escort Minty around this map.
I'm listening. It's just like my fairy tales.
She's a thief with magic. That's cool. Get him, Chloe.
Yeah.
I've had my eye on you. Simple enough.
Trickster, but not.
Verily.
Nah, I'm gonna have you go this way.
You got it.
Anna can come with.
All in a day's work.
All right.
I kind of wish she had come back with like all the red hair.
For you, anything.
That was a good look.
Understood. I'll protect you.
Okay. Count on me.
Right away. Let's go.
Well, I might as well do this.
Emblem, engage.
Evil Minty had a cooler outfit too. She did.
Tiki.
We'll be together forever.
Thank you.
Angel Feather. Fun fact, there's so many characters in this game. I'm genuinely constantly paranoid I let someone die without even realizing it half the time.
Anytime.
I mean, I get that.
You got it.
It's understandable.
As your steward.
Martha, aren't you still evil? How did he talk? Good question.
I'm pretty tough, you know.
What's interesting to me is that Marth didn't really show up in that scene we saw where Sombron took out Minty. Because in the beginning of the game, you do see Marth.
Simple enough.
With her, but maybe that's foreshadowing the end of the game instead of being the beginning of the game.
All in a day's work.
Don't think about it. It's too late. I'm thinking about it. I'm assuming it's the end because the other lords were there. So they couldn't have been in the war from 1,000 years ago. Marth starts out important and then loses all meaning. Marth just disappears for the longest time.
I'm pretty tough, you know.
Sigurd is the real MC Emblem. True. You're not wrong.
No choice but to win.
You think Martha's gonna be more important than he ends up being? At least I did. I was fooled.
Here goes. This is what I trained for.
He was there for us at our lowest point. He was true MVP, true dad. He filled his role in the plot. He did. They're definitely getting us to like Sigurd for the remake. You know? Wouldn't be a bad idea. Chloe's just gonna clear a path for everybody.
I'm sorry.
That remake is totally happening later this year or early next year.
My turn?
Guys, this year... That's a lot of Fire Emblem, if that's the case, because we're doing Fates, too.
Good night.
Her dress looks like Togepi. How have I never noticed that before? What? What? Do I have to step on it? You know what? Oh no, we're good.
Teach us, Emblem of the Academy. Reignite us, Emblem of Awakening. Sweep across, Emblem of Blazing.
Oh look. My faves. Allies without rings, bracelets can move next to a summoned emblem and select talk to sync. What if they already have... What if they have a ring, but it's not...
I ask that you join me now.
Cool.
Have you been lonely? Well, you're with me now.
That's a lot of friends. All right, come on, Jade.
One moment.
I won't forget this.
There you are. Hope you don't mind giving me a hand.
There you are.
I'm getting hungry.
I don't have food for you. Sadly.
Emblem, engage!
Good night, Kiwi. This map really needed a dancer, but you can't use Byleth's dance. Well, that's unfortunate.
I won't let this go to my head.
Are you watching, Father? Remember this.
Are you watching, Father? I'm a dragon. Moron's up there like, yeah, son. So proud.
Thanks a ton.
Are you winning, son? Exactly. Why couldn't I be a dragon? That's unfortunate.
Who's next?
Oh. Nice job, Lapis. Nice.
Here to help! Over here!
I had to stop you.
Well, that was a sad level up, Minty. Corrupted or not.
Here they are. Care for us, Emblem of Echoes. Heal us, Emblem of Dawn.
Emblem, engage! Found another emblem! Finders keepers! Until someone needs it, I guess.
Wow, Anna. She wanted to sell it. She did. In this map on hard, Vale and what's his face? Malvier? Die in like 2 hits, so I put them in the back. Yeah, I am afraid for Vale because she seems very squishy. No, you already have Tiki.
Awaiting orders.
Oh, Chris, you're a little far away. It's fine.
Oh, that's a big help.
She's like a butternut squash.
There you are! Don't worry! We won't ever leave you alone again!
You sounded like Shaggy, Amber. I'm just saying. You might be the Shaggy of this universe. Zoinks, a ring!
Thank you.
Like, you got any alpaca snacks? Someone needs to draw him as Shaggy.
You looking down on me? I'm sorry you had to
Mistakes
see that.
were made. Mistakes were made. Panette was not having that.
I won't let this go to my head.
Your story ends here. A satisfying ending.
Good job, Jade. just slowly move everybody down here. Oh, Chris finally catching up. I mean, it seems like we can't use them yet, so I think we're gonna have to figure out how to make them not evil to use them. Not corrupted, whatever.
Here we go. Fight on, Emblem of Radiance. Provide for us, Emblem of the Holy War. Restore calm, Emblem of the Sacred.
If you don't mind, would you please come with me?
I love how they just didn't record any of their names, so they didn't have to worry about recording a bunch of lines.
Remember this.
Finally, the knight recovered a precious ally. Come fight by my side.
All right, that's hey, that's a lot. That's a lot. Like how each character has unique lines. They also have lines for if they already have an emblem. Oh, do they? There we go. Since she has Camilla, she pocketed the ring instead. Well, that's good to know. So she would have said something different if she didn't have Camilla?
All in a day's work.
Oh, okay. Interesting. It's a lot of potential unique dialogue then.
What a relief it is to see you! Now let's go!
He's like, I am disappointed in all of you.
Oh, you're too nice. This item is not for sale.
Papa's disappointed. I don't blame him. A lot of mistakes were made.
You're pretty tough, you know.
Nothing short of victory. You put up a good fight.
Tiki's just standing there watching. Brainiac? Powerful Lance of Legend. Okay, we're getting all the weapons. We got what, 3 or 4 new ones, I think? You gave that one to Chloe?
Have I made a difference?
Here I go! Count me in!
You were a good fight.
All right, friends. So I'll move over here. Oh, Minty, you're all the way back there. Dang it. Minty, you gotta be up front. They're trying. But, Panette.
Let's have some fun. My goodness, how awful.
Have fun, Panette.
I'm sorry you had to see that.
No. Please show yourself. Rise up, Emblem of Binding. Free us, Emblem of Genealogy. Bear your fangs, Emblem of Fates.
Corrin has fangs? I mean, I guess she's a dragon.
I apologize that someone more impressive is not here to greet you.
Leaf says nothing because it's awkward.
I'm sorry. I'm not skilled enough to engage with two emblems. I hope my pocket is acceptable.
I'm not strong enough to engage with more than one emblem, so I'll have to keep this ring safe.
Well, am I? Could I have two emblems at once? That'd be interesting. Rout the enemy. The enemy's back. The enemy can come to me. Okay, they're all back there. You come to me.
My goodness, how awful.
Did not understand the point of changing the objective there. I don't know. I thought that it would be over once once I had all the rings back, but I guess not.
I won't forget this.
An escape point at the bottom would have at least made more sense. Yeah. Especially because, like, at this point we only had reinforcements, so we have to kind of turn around.
For the Divine Dragon.
It didn't matter to me because I killed everything before getting the last ring. Well, that works.
I owe you my life!
Meh. Now what?
Still good.
Did you see that?
Anna MVP again. Again.
That's it. I've summoned the emblems and we've fended off our enemies.
What a relief.
I think I'd better apologize. To both of you.
What for?
Doubting what you said. I thought this was all one of Sombron's tricks, a way to turn us against each other. But when we fought together,
Oh, well, I didn't know
knew
that.
It was you. Our ally.
I mean,
Our
I
friend.
guess in the 2
Correct or
seconds
not,
after
I am
the
glad you
resurrection.
returned. Thank you all for placing your trust in me.
And thanks to Lady Vale. We couldn't have won without you.
Yes. Wresting back control of yourself. Reviving the divine dragon. You did much today. If not for your efforts, we'd probably be dead.
Thank you. I did what I could.
Now we're all together again.
It hasn't been that long. Honestly, the longest part was the cutscenes.
I can't move.
What? No.
I'm vanishing.
I knew this was a risk, but it wasn't supposed to happen so soon. I gave you all the power I could. It should have been enough. Unless... Oh no. Summoning the emblems must have drained you.
I didn't realize.
It's all right. I'll try again. Hang on. Guardians of the Underworld. Cast aside the rules that govern life and death. Your body is rejecting my power. I can't take any more.
Thank you for trying, Vale. But it seems my time has come. It's all right. The 12 emblems are here. With their help, I know you'll be able to stop Sombron.
No. You can't leave. You said we'd save the world together.
I'm sorry. You'll have to do that without me. At least, I was useful in the end. I can die knowing you're all safe. If only I could fight to the end with you. My friends.
Sister!
Okay.
We got the rings back.
She, like, takes
We're all
forever to
together.
die, though. Like, you'd think that by the second or third
wish I
time
could
she would
finish
stop
The
monologuing.
mission Mother gave me. I wish.
But I just don't care at this point because I assume you're just gonna come back to life somehow.
All I see is
Why wasn't Lumera in the death space when Vale was?
light.
Dragon child. You desire the power to fight. To the end. Alongside everyone.
Is this our dad? No, it's Marth. It might as well be our dad. Why is Marth talking to us now? Why wasn't it Sigurd? What the fuck?
Dragon child. You who fought bravely even after death. Would you rise once more?
I want to fight. It can't end here. No matter how hard it may be, I have to continue until the world is safe.
Yeah, why is he calling her Dragon Child now? That's
Like
just
the
weird.
emblems have.
I have heard your wish.
Oh god. Oh
and
no.
thus,
Our power is yours.
The 12 emblems must have granted their power.
Beautiful.
How did this... Before your slumber, I made you a promise.
Jesus Christ. For your birthday?
I said I'd give you a birthday present that suited you perfectly. I always knew this day would come.
Pardon me? For my birthday?
A very happy birthday.
Happy birthday! You're alive! I brought you back from the dead! What the fuck?
So this ring...
That has become your emblem ring.
Why?
Lumera's power was held in that ring.
How?
You have
Why?
restored the power of the divine dragon.
Why?
She must have known this day would come. The day
Why,
of your
though?
rebirth.
I was dead. And now, look at me. I feel...
I do want her to stay dead. I'm sick of her. I'm sick of this shit.
Emblem rings.
Your life
Keep
was
her
saved by
dead.
the combined power of 12 rings, making you the 13th emblem, the fire emblem.
Oh my god. Oh, I gotta leave again. No, I can't. I need to leave.
That's right. And
I
that is your
need to
emblem ring,
leave.
much like the rings that house our spirits.
I should
We
go.
emblems have only ever been spirits, but you had a physical form. Perhaps this is now why you seem unique among us.
And it's like I was never corrupted.
Your power as an emblem dwells in the ring, just as dragons imbue their power into stones. Though you die, you are now reborn as an emblem with a new body.
But how? Sombron
Why
used
even
your
ask
power.
how at this point?
I thought you could only grant it
Nothing
once every
makes
1,000
sense.
years.
The 12 rings have another power.
Oh!
Secret.
Oh, we have another power.
Now
We
that
kept
you're an
secret this
emblem,
whole time.
we
Guess
can
what?
finally reveal the truth. We have always been able to perform the miracle at any time.
Oh!
We all had to be together.
Why
and
didn't you
agree on
fucking do
who
that
deserved the
before?
miracle.
Oh, I guess because all the rings were on the ground. So that's why Sombron had to take the rings.
We all agreed we wished to fight alongside
So we
you.
had to revive her so she could
once and
pick
never
up the
again.
rings and
all
then
the
die
thousands of
again
years ahead.
so that they could resurrect her.
This will be the last gift that we will ever give
Why?
this world.
This took all of our future power. It was worth it to fight alongside you now.
This is the first time we emblems have shared the same wish. For this. For you.
Everyone knew.
This was the only way we could save you. No one returns from death. Now,
I
being
know
an
they
emblem
mentioned
is
it
perhaps
earlier,
not what you
but this is
desire.
still stupid.
I hope we have done the right thing.
I've died
Like,
twice.
maybe if they had done it the first time,
I didn't expect
but the
to be
fact
back
that she
again.
died again, and technically she died in the beginning too.
My friends and I will do our best.
Sort
to
of. I
protect
mean, maybe
this
she was
world.
just wounded, but...
I'll make the most of what you've done. Oh, and Marth. I'm so glad to see you again. I'm sorry we were separated in Alucia. It's been so long since then.
Oh, it was barely a blink compared to your years of slumber.
Marth, you should be much
good to
more
see
upset with her.
My fellow emblem.
Yes.
This actually seems like hell. Like, are they ever freed from being an emblem? I don't know. This might be worse than death,
Glad to have
honestly.
you back, Divine One.
She never left!
Don't even think about dying again. You hear me?
I don't think I could survive losing
If she
you a
dies
third
again,
time.
I swear to God.
How I prayed at the end to be with you again.
Ivy, you deserve
We
better,
all were.
honestly.
And
I
now-
can't even stand me.
Here we are.
And you're an emblem. I look forward to seeing what you can do.
I wish we had
I'm
Emblem
sorry I
more
ruined
on.
you all.
Me too.
I'm not going anywhere ever again. I am with you now. All the way to the end.
Now we'll
We,
always
she
be
she
together.
didn't even
Vale.
she wasn't even dead
you,
for a battle.
Be here.
For a chapter.
You saved my life too, remember? I should be thanking you.
Lumera adopting
What is
Vale and
this?
becoming the main character would have been
An
cool. It
earthquake?
would have been cool.
No. This is something far different. A greater force is in motion. Something is happening in Gradlon.
Let's look.
Let it happen. Let it happen, man. I was already dreading Xenologue. Now I'm afraid for how bad it be.
What in the
Joker, you felt the same way?
What's all that in the middle of the sea?
Gradlon. It's back.
A portal is opening in the sky.
There's been too much that have happened in the
Soon
past few
Sombron will set out
chapters.
to invade
It's
other
just too much.
worlds.
Oh
Have to
man.
stop him.
I wish we could, but there's a barrier in the way.
Yes. And it's covering the entire continent. The power that must have taken. Papa doesn't want us to interfere with his plans.
How do we break through?
We will need to destroy the Felldragon shards that are sustaining the barrier. But I don't know where to find them.
I can help.
You can?
I feel... I guess you'd call it a vortex of Felldragon power, building up in Gradlon. I
Cool.
think there are 2 of them. No. 3. Follow me.
I will
We'll destroy
not.
the Felldragon shards and shatter the barrier. To Gradlon!
Mm-hmm. That was a lot. Not sure I'm even gonna play the Xenologue, Butter. I don't blame you. Expecting Xenologue to get itself into a shitstorm of bad writing. It felt like a bad fanfiction teaser. Joker, I don't think you were here when we reacted to it. Were you? I don't think you were. Cause I felt bad because I didn't want to like come at it negatively. I really didn't. But I just I don't know. I don't. Oh, you weren't real life stuff. No worries, Joker. Like no like I totally understand if you I just couldn't remember who all was here at that time. But your reaction to the trailer was very very Me leaving too much, me coming back to me leaving to too much, me coming back to Kita saying that was a lot. The VOD is worth it, Eco. I couldn't even explain it to you if I tried. You know how some spoilers can be like summed up into a sentence? You know, like Darth Vader is Luke's father. Okay? How would you even if you wanted to try to spoil this, how would you even do it? How would I even explain to Eco what just happened? I can't explain it. It would take another 30 minutes. I died twice. I died twice. I was resurrected into a zombie once, but then I just started to vanish. And then I was resurrected again, and now I live in a ring. Sort of. But I also have a physical body, I think. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. How do we have like 4 chapters left, guys? Vale argued with herself and everybody watched. They did. See, I worry that... Oh, God, why do you all want to talk to me? I worry that... I will never be able to work with Nintendo. Like, I will never be able to do a sponsorship with Nintendo because they'll be like, well, all those times that you played Fire Emblem and really hated some of the writing. We're upset about that. All right.
Yes.
So, I'm happy you're back, but take it easy, will ya? What if you'd really died? I couldn't take it. Well, I'd probably come back to life, Fagato, so don't even worry about it. Death is meaningless at this point because we could have brought Marnie back, maybe. Why didn't Vale bring Marnie back as a corrupted? Feel like I have a new life. I have friends in a dream. It's also wonderful. Oh yeah, and my other friend died, but we're not going to talk about it.
Yes.
Lady Vale, Divine Dragon, it is good to see you have returned. You're both outstanding. And Marnie is already forgotten. Why not just heal Marnie? I mean, we had a lot of options. And she died because she gave us her backstory and it was sad, so they wanted to capitalize on that. Oh shit, what did happen to Marnie? She was killed by Zephyia trying to save Vale. She gave us a sad backstory and I was like, okay, like I'm open to learning more about this character, and then they killed her off like immediately. This or Azure Gleam? This, because Azure Gleam makes me angry in a different way. And also uncomfortable. When I saw you fall, I wish it had been me instead. Oh my god, Allchrist. I'm so relieved you came back. Allchrist, don't say shit like that, dude. It's two different types of suffering. Exactly, Butter. You get it. You get it. Divine One, I was so worried. I'm just so glad you're back. I can't stop crying. Okay, well, I'm just gonna leave this situation.
Oh, wow.
It's so amazing you become an emblem. You looked just like Queen Lumera. But I look like me now. So, this is so... What? So I can't engage with myself. Well, that's disappointing. Emblem Minty can engage by using Engage Plus during battle? Okay, can someone else? No. Alright, sure. No self-love in this game. Queen Lumera's prayer has been answered. She must be pleased you received the ring. Yeah.
My goodness.
That's what I'm saying, Saline. I'm so relieved you returned to us. I feared I might never get to speak with you again. I mean... That's... Yes, Hortensia's got it. Seeing you as one of the corrupted, just like my father, was worried you'd never come back. I mean, I wasn't really like him, though. I was completely fine and unchanged, so it didn't really matter. But... This is a fun place. Maybe I'll just stay here. And not do the rest of the story. Oh, man. Elise is able to be laughed at. Yeah, Milliam. That's also the difference. Could Vale make zombie mom or Marnie? That's what I want to know. Why couldn't Vale have saved Marnie? I mean, mom's probably already, like, very decomposed at this point, but Marnie wasn't. Oh. Hey, Marth. Standing by your side looking on such familiar scenery. It's almost like returning home. He should be angrier with me, I feel like. I feel like he should definitely be more angry with me. I'm angry with me. And Marnie's body mysteriously disappeared. Would Zephyr take it? Probably. And like, we still haven't killed them. They're still a problem. We've had how many opportunities to kill them and we just didn't. Zevi and Gris keep fucking leaving. Yep. Well, we got some stuff. Not escaping because nobody tried to stop them. They just leave. Yeah. We just kind of step aside and we're like, all right. Go ahead. Go on. It was a good haul from the well. The well was like, I'm sorry. I have some shit. I'm sorry about all that. Who's down here who wants to talk to me? Probably Vale. Now I gotta get all her supports. Mauvier's. You guys just... What is going on here? Okay. I'm so happy we can always be together now. Please let me know how I can be of help here. I'm scared that you're gonna turn evil. I can't trust you. It seems like it could just happen. Especially if Daddy Snake is getting more power. How could we trust her? If she turns evil again, and we have to fight her again, and I die again. Just leave Vale here with Boba. And it's like, she's fine when she's normal Vale, but it's just like, everything that's happened gives me a bias towards her. I think if they were more self-aware of that, it would be funnier. You know? Like, it would work better. Like, if instead of the characters being like, oh, what's happening? She's talking to herself. If they're like, should we leave you two alone? Or something like if they lampshade it. Or if they were like, oh, well, she's evil again. Or like, if it actually showed them stepping aside to let Zephyr and Gris leave. That could be funny. But that's not. Okay. What bond supports do we have? I think we got a couple. Yeah, you two need some space. Can we get her some shoes now? If there weren't some really great characters, this game would be really awful. Yeah, I mean, the gameplay, I think, the emblems, and there are quite a few good characters, I think, that really save it. I mean, pretty much everything else is good. It's just...
I know you're fond of ghosts, but is it wise to push your eerie pastime on everyone you meet?
Wow.
Ghosts are delightful, I assure you. My true aim is to test my peers' courage.
Panette! The interview about Engage that came out recently basically said 3 houses and Engage were developed around the same time. That makes sense. And Engage was deliberately designed to be different. It really shows in the way it handles narrative. I mean, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. Like, 3 houses was a lot more serious. and that's fine. For the most part, it's written well. And for the most part, the characters are good. But if they're going to make this one drastically different, again, they should have just gone like full camp. Instead of this sort of like in-between where it's sometimes a little campy, but a lot of times it just ends up being melodramatic and over the top. And some of the dramatic scenes are done well. They're good. But then it doesn't really fit with how over the top it is.
Feast your eyes, Celica! I've come up with a new product!
Oh? What is it?
Set the log here, roll a stone down this groove, and the axe at the other end does all the work!
That's one way of cutting wood, but it would probably be faster to chop it yourself.
More Saturday morning or cartoon energy? Yes. Exactly. At least most people agree the plot is bad or silly, so people won't be toxic and argue about it for years to come. I think most people tend to agree that that's not where the game's strengths are.
What are you eating, Chloe? It smells good, but it looks, well...
It's a
Have you
sandwich
faced
made
an
from fat
Asari
and cow
commando
guts
unit
and
before?
blood. It's so
Few
filling and
humans have.
scrumptious.
Souls Monkey, thank you for the 1,000 bits. Okay, I'm gonna go be dumb somewhere else. Bye. Souls Monkey, thank you so much for the 1,000 bits. Let me know if you want to put that towards Ivy, Marin, or Yunaka for Best Girl, which is ending today. And then I think we're gonna do another round of Best Girl because there's so many Best Girls from this game. It was intended to be the 30th anniversary game, so it does explain why it goes so hard capturing said cliches. Yeah, it makes sense, but like, you know, make it funnier. Chloe is out for blood. Chloe is, yes. I just wanted to pause on this. She's eating a sandwich of fat, cow guts, and blood. So. You'll go Yunaka? Okay, sounds good, Soulless Monkey. Thank you.
You're big and tough, huh, Hector? Makes me think of the time I fought the strongest bear.
That's a compliment? But yeah, once I even withstood a collision with a winged horse.
Thanks, Hector. Crom's disgust. Okay. Well, we also have actual supports. No, not there. I always go to the storehouse. We have real supports. Oh, wow. We have one with Mavier. Well, look at that. Who does Vale have supports with? Where'd they go? There's Vale. Diamond, Alfred, Clan, Malvi. Oh my god, so many. Hortensia, Ivy, Citrine, Seedall, Marin, Tamara, and Pandreo. That's a lot. Malvier has supports with Anna, Amber, Vale, Ivy, Rosato, Linden, Benet, Vander, and Pandreo, and Saline. There are a lot. They'll probably add new stuff to the Genealogy remake like they did for the Echoes remake for the Better too, but I hope the stuff they add isn't done by the engaged writers. I'll say that much. Rebel.
Your rendition of that landscape came out stunning, Rosato. I saw it on display in the cafe. Everyone who walked by seemed to stop and stare at it.
Oh, I'm so glad. It was worth the trip, right?
It was. Even if we almost drowned crossing that river on the way. And that pack of wolves that chased us, I really thought we were going to die. But
that's all just fond memories now. And the view we found made it all worth it.
Thanks again for coming with. I couldn't have drawn that piece without your help.
I've been meaning to ask you, Rosado, is your passion for art really only about likes?
What?
Watching you draw that day, it felt like maybe you had another goal.
Minty's asking about Rosado
guess
posting on Instagram.
I do?
Do you
The
only
world
do it
is
for the
filled with
likes?
So much beauty. Most people only get to see a little of it.
Ah, true. It's impossible for people to see everything on their own.
That's such a waste, isn't it? There are forms of beauty out there we don't even have names for. Unique, precious things. If I can show people even a little more of the diversity in the world, I'll be happy. It'll mean I've helped build a world where folks accept and appreciate each other's differences.
Opening minds by showing them new things. Didn't know you were such a profound thinker.
Maybe I'm just showing off.
Not at all. I have a lot of respect for you, Rosado. Even more now.
Thank you. That means a lot. Want to join me the next time I go looking for a new landscape to draw?
I'd love to. I'm eager to see what you show me next.
If you like my art, let me know down in the comments. That was a cute one. Oh. What the fuck? Okay. Bond Forger Plus grants hit avoidance plus 30 to unit and allies within 2 spaces that are synced or engaged with an emblem. Okay. Holy Shield neutralizes effective against this unit. Strong Bond. Oligoludia? Sure. Sword wielded by Emblem Minty, effective against corrupted. So that's a new thing.
How did you like our run the other day?
That was my first time ever doing 100 laps around anything. I slept like a baby afterward. And then came the muscle aches the next morning.
Oops. I should have warned you about that.
But the run itself was just like you said. When I ran, I could feel my troubles fade away. There was nothing on my mind but the run.
Wildcat, thank you for the $20 tip for suffering through all that and reinforcing my own. At least we can find solidarity. Appreciate you being real about how you feel about things. Oh, thanks, Wildcat. You want that for Marin? Alright, let me just write that down. Thank you for giving some love to Marin. He deserves it. We love Marin. Yes, I do try to be honest. I really don't go into things wanting to be bitching about them. But DLC is we're gonna be going through that together, you guys. But hey, maybe it'll be amazing. Maybe it will be better than the main story. It could happen. It could happen. Maybe. Maybe.
It was honestly pretty strange.
So you get it now. Ugh, it's such an honor to be able to do that for you. But we're not done yet.
I wish I had your optimism.
I'd like you to try some muscle balm afterward.
Some what now?
You have to let yourself recover after serious exercise, or your muscles will complain again.
Ah, that makes sense. If I keep jogging with the muscle bomb you mentioned, will I be as confident as you?
Of course. It works
Probably
for me,
not.
and I'm just
I
a
don't
normal
think that's
person.
how that works.
The divine one on this program, you'd be so confident that you might actually start glowing.
What is that? Foreshadowing for me being an emblem?
It could happen. I was content before to be inspired by your confidence, but
Hmm?
with these exercises, maybe I could be the one inspiring others just like you did for me. You've helped a lot, Etienne.
Aw, divine one. You're gonna make me blush. This seems like a good time for a quick jog. I'll see you later.
Etie's like, I must run away. You can't see me blush.
I embarrassed her into going on another run. Well, that's okay. If I follow her, I can get in a few laps around the Somniel myself.
Minty, if you start running after her, it's gonna be... That's just creepy. If someone is jogging, you probably shouldn't start jogging behind them. Remember, Minty is an idiot. I could never forget. I can never forget. And before the DLC is the greatest thing ever. I mean, it could be. It could be. I have been wrong before. Maybe I should expect to hate it because that's what seems to happen, you know, when I'm like, oh, this looks really bad, then it ends up being good, so. I don't think I verbalized as much griping at a game as I did during that sequence. I know, on every support we're gonna see the emblem thing.
Okay, that's enough sparring for today.
Thanks again for indulging me.
There really
Maybe
is
Minty will
such
die
kindness
again in the
your
DLC.
eyes, even when you're fighting. It's refreshing. Anyway, thanks for the warm-up. I'm off to do some strength training.
One training session straight to another? Your stamina's amazing.
When training is all you have, you give it all you've got.
What do you mean, training is all you have?
I too have a tragic
okay.
backstory.
I don't usually talk about this, but you deserve an answer. I've always been strong, even as a kid. But back in those days, I had a friend I could never beat. This friend trained hard, and I mean hard, with the goal of becoming the strongest knight ever. One day, Lucia attacked my village. My friend was killed. After that, I figured someone should honor her wish to be the strongest. Might as well be me.
Did Lyndon kill
I'm
her?
so sorry for your loss. I can't help but feel that isn't the only reason you train so hard, though.
What makes you say that?
That ferocity when you fight. It doesn't feel like grief to me. It feels more like vengeance.
I really should get back to training. Muscles will tighten up if I stand around too long.
I am
Thanks
the
for letting
knight.
me talk your ear off, though. I'll see you later.
Saphir, I went too far.
I love her armor
I should
noises
apologize.
as she walks away. Yeah, I do remember her talking about that. So I'm assuming Lyndon is the one who killed her friend. From their support that we saw. Cheese was a dummy. At least she tried to understand others. Cheese was also just like happy-go-lucky, upbeat. Minty's a different kind of dumb. Minty's real dumb.
Mavier, I'm curious. What are some of your favorite things?
Pardon?
Marnie.
Why would you wish to know?
But now she's
I've decided
dead.
to give you a gift as
Vale
a
didn't
token of my
revive her for
gratitude.
some reason.
A gift from the Divine Dragon? For what reason? Perhaps you
Is
are
Marnie ever
mistaken
going to be
about who
mentioned
I am.
again? Or
You're Vale's knight, yes? Vale is alive today because of your actions. She is my only sibling, and I cannot thank you enough for protecting her. Do you understand why I might want to reward you for such service?
I understand. However, knowing I have your gratitude is reward enough.
Only my gratitude?
I am pleased you value my efforts to aid the Lady Vale. I am not a good person. As your former enemy, I am unworthy of your praise. Pardon me. I am needed elsewhere.
Mavier, you don't...
I think she's mentioned in one of his emblem chains. Wow. So he's tired of Minty's shit. I mean, so am I. So am I. It's fine. Well, on the upside, well, I was gonna say we have most of hers done, and then I just realized I lied. Well, I didn't fully lie. We do have a good bit of hers done.
Bullseye. That's good. I'll do 50 more just like that.
You really are skilled with the bow, you know that?
It'd be awkward if you
Diamond,
put him in a different class.
How long have you been watching?
Long enough to see that archery is definitely one of your strengths.
Thank you. But there's still plenty of room for improvement. I need to train more. I want to grow stronger.
There it is.
Oh, Chris, you're one of my
That's
best
the right
units.
attitude. I knew my little
You're better
brother
than
had it in
Diamond.
him.
Diamant, may I challenge you to an archery contest? If you have the time?
That sounds like my kind of fun. What's the challenge? Most bullseyes out of 10 wins?
That sounds good to me. Let's begin.
Alchrist, I'm shocked. I knew you were a skilled archer, but...
What are you talking about? You scored 9 over my miserable 8. I've been defeated. Heaping praise on your brother after soundly defeating him at his own contest? What a bully.
I'm not going to let my baby brother win. If you want to beat me, you have to beat me.
He absolutely would have beaten
nothing
him.
less from the Crown Prince of Brodia. I wish you knew
Oh,
how
Chris, let him
reassuring it
win.
is to have an older brother like you, Diamant. I'm lucky.
I'm lucky to have
BS, that's
you as a brother
bullshit.
too, Alchrist. No
Everyone's
other
like, I
challenger has ever been as
call
skilled and polite
shenanigans.
as you, archer or otherwise.
I'll just have to train more and grow stronger. When I'm ready, I'll come looking for a rematch.
You're on.
They should have
But
had this be
warned,
about
my own training won't slow
swordsmanship.
down. I'll
That would
be
have been more
stronger as
believable.
well.
I have no doubt that you will, Diamant. I'm behind you for now, but I will catch up. No, better than that. I'll surpass you, and whatever else happens, I will always protect you.
Hmm? What was that last bit, Alchrist?
You're
Just
2
talking
feet
to
away, but I
myself.
couldn't hear you.
Don't worry.
I don't know. When Vale was talking to herself, we had a lot to worry about. Alchrist self-sabotaged. See, I thought maybe he threw it on purpose, but they don't really say that. Because that would have been an interesting thing for Diamant to be like, hey, I know you, like, you lost because of your lack of self-confidence or something. Like, you gotta believe in yourself and whatever. That's kind of more where I thought that was going.
I vow to protect you, Prince Alchrist.
Lapis?
Like I keep saying, I'm your retainer.
He's just walking along, like, with a
job,
sandwich.
but I'm not
She
doing
walks
this
up.
because I
I
have
vowed
to.
to protect you, Alchrist.
I want to protect you.
Why in the world would you want to protect me? I'm not worth it.
That right there. That's what I'm talking about when I say you have no idea.
You said that last time, is that I had no idea how you felt.
It's not about my feelings, Prince Alchrist. You have no idea how great you really are.
How great I am?
You're so perceptive. You always know so much about other people, yet you choose to focus on each person's best qualities. You find skills no one else notices. I can't even count all the times you've lifted me up by reminding me what I'm good at.
If only you would do
Easy to
that for
notice those
yourself.
things when everyone else is more skilled than I am. Drastically so.
No, that's not true. It's because you're a kind person, Prince Alchrist. You're skilled and kind and so charming. Yet you throw your life away to keep others safe, even the retainers who protect you. Do you really think that's supposed to make me happy?
Oh, in that case, what if we form an alliance of protection?
What does that mean?
It means I will vow to protect you and accept your protection of me. And you'll do the same. That way, we both protect someone we care for and accept that we are cared for in return.
Much better. You finally sound like the kind prince that you are.
He's
Count
letting
me in.
Val.
I'm glad to hear it. Let's try this again. But together this time. I vow to protect you, Lapis.
And I vow to protect you, Prince Alchrist.
Thank you. And I accept.
Alchrist offers you his protection. These two are gonna end up dating. It sure seems like it.
Prince Alchrist?
Princess Hortensia!
Hey, before
She
you run
scares
away,
everyone.
you should know I've decided to stop trying to help you. I don't think anything I do is gonna suddenly make you confident.
That
I'm giving
feels
up.
like the right decision. I know it was me who came to you for help at first.
Yeah, and that was pretty rude.
I understand. Once again, I apologize. To
Yeah,
make
I like
things
all
right,
Chris and
You're free
Lapis.
to ignore me from this point forward.
Nope,
They just
refuse.
both need a little confidence.
Look, you're a quivering pile of pessimism, and
Lol.
maybe that's not gonna change. Either way, I accept you exactly as you are.
What?
I think I understand why
Quivering
you came to me for
pile
help in
of
the first
pessimism.
place. It was because you thought confidence would bring you closer to people, right?
Well, yes. I thought that gaining confidence might lead to more meaningful friendships with everyone.
Lovely
New
sentiment.
insult
But you don't
unlocked.
need to reinvent yourself for it. Sure, you're kind of a downer. So what? You've got plenty of great qualities
I don't
too.
know.
That's why
This
we're
seems
friends.
like an issue that needs to be addressed,
You don't need to change a
though.
thing.
Really?
I don't
Thank
think
you, Princess
this is...
Hortensia.
Just being honest.
You are honest, but also kind. I still feel the light from your radiant heart, and yet, this time, I can remain by your side. Perhaps it's because I understand you better.
Hey, how about that? You're looking me in the eye.
I am. I want to make up for how I acted before. I feel ashamed to have run from you like that.
Now you're, getting pretty close to me. Hey, you're a prince. It's improper for you to look at me like... That's supposed to be my
What? That was bizarre.
Princess Hortensia?
I don't understand.
Now I know how it feels to talk to me.
Now was the day Chris completely changed his personality. What the fuck? I don't know. I don't know if that was a localization thing, but that was bizarre and did not make a lot of sense. Her heart is in the right place, but Alchris is not simply kind of a downer. No. I feel like Alchris would really benefit from some confidence in himself. I understand accepting yourself, and that's great, but like, I think he would have an easier time if he was a little more confident.
Turns out you're quite the fisherman, Prince Alchrist. This is a huge haul.
No, I
must
suck at
admit,
fishing.
I'm surprised myself.
It's your quiet disposition. Those fish never saw you coming.
Do you think we have enough fish to prepare a full meal?
Definitely. This'll do nicely. Trust me.
That's exciting! I can't wait to learn. We'll get started as soon as we return, right, Saphir?
Of course! So, are you gonna tell me who you're so excited to cook for or what?
Was it that obvious?
I noticed you get most excited when you've got someone else in mind.
Well, it's for my mother. I want to prepare something special for her once
She's
this war
alive?
ends. And fish is her favorite food.
Holy
when we heard
shit.
of the Fell Dragon's return.
What a
She
revelation.
moved to a secure palace far from the throne. It feels like it's been
Well,
so
that would
long.
explain why Diamond
I want
isn't
to
the
treat her to
king
something
yet.
special when we're reunited. It's the least I can do. I'm sure she's already learned about father.
That would be an
Well,
awkward
Prince
thing to
Alchrist,
read in a
you can
letter.
count on
So
me.
your husband,
I'll teach you everything I
your
know about
husband
making
was
fish
drained of
taste
his blood, turned into a
We'll start with
zombie.
how to fillet and sear, and
His
then
sons
move on
had to kill
seasoning and
him.
preservation. Gotta warn you ahead of time, though. When
Sorry
it
about
comes to
that.
cooking, I'm a strict instructor.
Uh-oh. I'll be sure to brace myself.
But yeah, I really thought their mom was dead. That was sweet, though. Although, I mean, is the fish still going to be good by then? She should have known he died stupidly since his name is Moron.
How much longer do I gotta do this kneeling crap?
Language. Try again.
Oh no.
What length did my lady say I'm to continue this kneeling crap?
Only 1 hour longer. Any courtier
Annette.
worth her salt
Okay, this
must
is a
be able to
situation
kneel
where
for
I
at
think
least
Saphir
that
can just
time.
accept who she
An
is
hour?
and not to change herself.
Hour, you say? Indeed? That's fine. Only my back's on fire now. Legs went numb ages ago. Forget it! I'm done! Only combat's allowed to be this exhausting.
I'm a
Sorry,
Saphir.
but I'm gonna call it here. This stuff isn't for me. My kingdom will have to make do with my strength. They're not getting manners.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. If it tests your endurance, then it must be useful training, no? Here I thought you were made of sterner stuff.
Come on.
The Saphir I know would never throw in the towel midway through training. Perhaps I had you mixed up with another, more tenacious gray-haired beauty. My mistake.
Oh,
yeah, go torture Vander.
You made your point. I'll keep going. No way am I gonna quit after you bring training into it like that.
Don't let her manipulate you.
I would expect nothing less.
Let it never be said that I didn't fight to the bitter end. I'm gonna get so prim and proper so fast it's gonna make your head spin.
I don't think you need to. Cruel and unusual torture. I think you're fine as you are, Sophie.
Congratulations, big guy! Anniversaries like this don't come around every day. You should buy something to celebrate. It's a steal with
her
my
anniversary?
special
Like of her
anniversary
shop?
discount.
The anniversary of what exactly?
Aw, don't play coy with me. I think you know just what I'm talking about.
I do not. I have not the slightest idea.
But how could you not know? It's your anniversary.
What?
That explains nothing.
Think hard. I bet it's on the tip of your tongue.
What?
Come on, you're getting close.
I have no idea what you are talking about.
No? Too bad. Guess you won't be getting my special anniversary price on this fruit after all.
Suppose it is the anniversary of an important event in my life. How would you know?
No need to
Is she
get
trying to
hung
say
up
it's
on
his
details
birthday?
like that.
The odds are in your favor that any given day is special
Maybe
for
odds be ever
someone
in
you're
your favor.
trying to sell to.
Tipped my hand there, did I? Oh well. Let's just call this
trying
the
to scam
anniversary of the time we talked, and I'll sell you the fruit. How does half price sound? Are you really gonna haggle with a poor little girl?
You are a bold salesperson of dubious morals. Still, I admit I am impressed.
That really
I shall
sums
buy the
Anna up.
fruit.
Yes! Chalk up another sale for me. Thanks for your business.
Mavier regretted joining us. Mavier is kind of giving scum dad energy, where he's like, oh god, regretting everything.
Saphir, any chance I can talk you into that sparring match today?
My stance hasn't changed, Prince Diamant.
I gotta
feel ready.
kneel
Even
and
if you
learn
don't think you're
manners. I don't
ready,
have time to
I'd
spar with
still
you.
like to test your current skills.
If you insist, it'd be rude to turn you away. But if I win, will you hear me out on something?
If you'd rather just chat, we don't need to spar.
I don't want to discuss this unless I win. Wouldn't feel right.
Interesting. It's a deal then.
You lost the sassy child, and why did they continue to
You
pass
actually beat me. I knew you were strong, but I clearly underestimated you. All right, a deal is a deal. What did you want to talk about?
Right. Okay. When I was a child, Illusia attacked and destroyed my home village. I survived basically by luck. My parents, my friends, they were all killed. There was nothing I could do. I was powerless. That feeling haunts me to this day. It makes me want to scream and tear my heart out.
I felt a similar kind of pain myself.
That pain is why I train the way I do. Only strength can free me from it.
It's royals like me who declare wars, but the citizens and soldiers are the ones who suffer. Your training may keep innocent Brodians safe someday. That's the greater meaning behind it.
Thank you, Prince Diamant. It does feel good to get that off my chest. I'm going to overcome this weakness, no matter what it takes.
Such a good guy. He's gonna make such a better king than his dad. I like that he understands, or at least is attempting to understand the people and their feelings and stuff. Like, it seems like he has a lot of empathy, which is very good for someone in his position.
Oh!
Citrine's trying to fly.
No, this will not do. I must practice and strengthen myself. Only then can I protect those I care about.
Good shot! You were right on target!
Chloe? What are you doing here? Are you lost?
Nope. I know
She
I shouldn't
lives
have,
here.
but I followed you to see what you were up to.
Are you
Every time you have
lost?
somewhere important to be, you come back covered in mud.
Aha. You were worried about me. I'm sorry.
She's just at the stables.
Don't be. Now I know what the big deal was. You were getting in some extra magic training.
Yes, that's right. As I said, I became a retainer through filial connections. I lack the skill required. I do some extra training every day to make up for that deficit, to build my strength. I wasn't trying to keep these sessions a secret. I merely avoid drawing attention to them.
I wish you'd just told me. Then I could have helped you out.
You would do that?
Sure I would. We're friends, aren't we?
Thank you, Chloe.
Besides, folk food tastes even better after a good bout of training. You'll see.
Is that right? Who knew there was a way to make fish guts taste even better?
Dude, Chloe must have rank breath. Can you imagine having a conversation with her?
Well, I think the spring is lovely. And doesn't that cool water feel
Don't
nice?
say that, kid. It's
Yeah,
true.
I guess. But this isn't the Fountain of Youth.
That's all right. Yes, this is a normal spring, but you're still so
I just heard she
young.
carries mints
You don't
around.
need the Fountain of Youth.
That's not the point. We came here on a quest to find a legendary fountain. I can't believe this stupid map was a fake the whole time. Oh, I'm such a sucker.
Aw,
Did you buy
don't
that
feel
map
down,
from
Ember.
Tingle?
I also can't believe you're so chipper about this, Chloe.
Even if it's not the Fountain of Youth, I'm happy enough to visit such a beautiful spring. It's so lovely that it might have inspired the tales of the Fountain of Youth to begin with.
Chloe's just a happy
I guess
girl.
it is a beautiful little spring.
Right? So don't be sad. Besides, I packed
Oh,
some
no.
food we can eat while we take in the scenery.
Run.
You did? Oh, yeah.
Run.
Good move, Chloe. You always think ahead. Pretty scenery, a tasty lunch. This is turning out more like a weekend picnic or something. Woo! Weekend picnic! Wait a second. You planned this all along, didn't you?
Did
You
she
knew this quest would be a
make the
dud.
map?
Does it matter?
Nah. Bring on
No.
the grub.
Here you go. One
It's
plate
a-
of dried
it's a
fish
literal
eyeballs,
grub.
just for you.
Ugh, one of your funky folk food lunches? Now this quest is definitely a dud.
Minty branded mints. Maybe that's one of the things Anna sells. Divine Dragon mints.
Chloe, here to beg me some more, I take it.
Sure am.
God, shut up,
Where
Elaine.
did this bizarre love of folk food spring? You grew up in a noble family.
Yeah, and all they served me back home was high cuisine. For most people, that would be great. But me, I went to this Viennese festival one day. I caught this salty, sweet scent from a back alley. So I followed it
Chloe,
to find
that's
out what it was.
dangerous.
That was how you discovered folk food.
Back alley
Without even thinking, I bought
dealer.
some food from the stall and tried it. It was
It was
mind-blowing.
definitely people.
Flavor, the smell, the texture. I'd never had anything like it in my life.
To the child of a rich family, I see how it
Taste
could
the
offer
rainbow.
some perverse sense of thrill.
Sadly, there was no chance my family would let me dine out. And I could forget about folk food. They'd be horrified to know I ever even tasted it.
Oh, I see. You couldn't eat it while you lived at home.
Not necessarily. Once I had my first taste, I started going out behind my parents' backs. I'd
This
eat
is
the
starting
folk
to
food
sound a
on my
lot like
Pegasus
drugs,
and
Chloe.
Get rid of any evidence by tossing the wrappers.
Littering, you
I
mean?
think you have a problem.
Yeah, I feel bad about that now. I always take care to toss my trash properly these days. But that's my story
Well,
in a
I'm glad
nutshell.
that you put that in there.
Your passion for food. I recognize it. I hesitate to admit it is much like my own. You have persuaded me. For you, and only you, I will try my hand at making folk food.
You mean it?
But what I cook will be of the highest quality. I cannot cut corners on purpose, so do not complain if it differs
It'll
from your
all be
expectations.
No complaints, I promise. Thanks, Bonet. You've made me a very happy lady. Oh, I can't wait to try your first batch of folk food.
He's gonna make her a human stew. Imagine being so classist that you don't let your kid go to a taco truck. I was just thinking Chloe's giving energy of a rich kid who had pizza once and then is like, oh my god, I love boring food like that. This story's so tragic, I'm crying. Rebel. She likes the simple food. I get it. I'm a kid. I like peanut butter and jelly. I don't need expensive fish eyeballs or whatever. But, you know, it's just that all of Chloe's food sounds not very good to me personally. But you know what? You live your best life, Chloe.
Hey, Jean, would these herbs be useful?
Definitely. You have a good eye for this,
Oh, good night,
Chloe.
Joker.
I can use those to relieve fevers.
Oh, that's good, because I see a lot more growing just over there.
Thanks for your help. Go ahead and pick a few more than usual. It's been really nice having you out here with me.
Well, your medicine has been a big help for all of us, so I'm happy to return the favor.
Still, it's very kind of you. Just be careful, okay? This part of the forest can get pretty dark in places.
Huh, you're right. This is just
Jean.
the kind of forest that feels like it could
He
be...
is fine.
haunted.
Haunted?
Are you scared of ghosts, John?
No. The idea of ghosts
Ivy in the
doesn't
background, like, what do you mean ghosts?
Most children would say that just to sound brave, but you mean it, don't you?
A ghost can't really do anything to you. No. What's much
What if
scarier
it's a
to me
poltergeist,
is
though?
illness and injury. Things that could actually end someone's life.
Jean's like, I don't care about this fake shit.
Good point. In that case, we should gather more herbs so we can be better prepared for those things.
Right. Many illnesses and
Have
injuries
you
are
not
highly
seen the
treatable if you know
grind?
what to do. You don't mind staying out with me a little longer, do you, Chloe?
Of course not.
What if it's a sick ghost? Yeah, how are you gonna treat a sick ghost? Then what?
Louis, were you watching me again?
Indeed I was.
I was.
You
I
and
love
your
watching
whole coterie of
people.
ladies. The sight of you all together pleased me to no end.
The way you talk,
that really
it
makes
sounds
it
like
sound
you were
like you were
taking in
jerking
fine
it,
art at a
Louis.
gallery.
To me, there is no greater art. The finest galleries fall far short by comparison. There are so many subtleties and nuances to be seen that I could do so all day.
That's really the whole reason you do it.
It's no different than appreciating a beautiful landscape. I sit quietly and let it soothe me. I see
Okay,
no harm
what
in
if
people
someone said
watching, and
this
I'm
to you,
sure
though?
you of all people must agree.
Okay, people watching is one thing. People watching and getting excited about it is a different thing. If someone said that to me, I'd be like, okay, I'm walking away. A landscape can't give consent also. That is true, Butter.
Yeah, when you put it that way, I guess I do.
I love how all of his
I've seen
supports
the
are
way
him
you
just
drop
being weird,
everything
and
to
they're
moon
all
over
just
any
like, oh yeah,
especially
it's fine
picturesque
at the
scenes.
end.
Like a princess and her knight, a prince and his servant. Oh, or a Pegasus and a maiden. So many
The
lovely
aliens
scenes
don't
straight
know
out
any
of a
better.
fairy tale. I adore them all.
That's true, they don't.
and
They're
I
trying to
are
understand
kindred
humans.
spirits
They
in
have
that
to watch
respect.
them.
Here's an idea. Why don't you and I have a little viewing party sometime? We
Oh
can
my
stand at a
gosh,
remove
this
and point
is
out scenes
becoming
that
a
catch our
thing.
respective eyes.
That sounds like fun. I'm game if you are.
Let's have a little voyeur party, Chloe. It's because everyone else is equally weird. Game team. He's looking for an apprentice. That is so creeptastic. Like, what the fuck? Whoever did his voice too, I feel like they knew because they make him sound creepy too. He's making a voyeur cult. Oh man. It definitely goes on WikiFeet. Oh boy, we got a Gold Mary one coming up too.
Thank you so much for all your help, Lapis. My
don't
parents
remember
wrote
the
to let me
first
know
one.
that the bears have stopped giving them trouble.
Right. It was about bears.
That's great. What a relief. They sent this along to thank you.
The bear's head.
Wait a second. Is this an invitation to relax and enjoy your stay at my family's inn? As soon as the war is over. I may be biased, but I really do think you'll find our hot springs to be the finest in the world.
Wow, that sounds like such a treat. Thanks. I have to say, Gold Mary.
Gold Mary's like, I'm gonna be there
you're from a little
too.
village. You're so sophisticated.
Oh, don't be silly. You're right, though. Go on.
Let me guess. You were born in a rural area and then raised in the big city?
No. I lived in my home village until just a few years ago. I was there right until I had to leave for the academy, actually.
Your village must be way different than mine.
I'd be curious to hear about the differences.
Oh yeah, the line reading is so good.
Sure thing. Next time we talk, I'll tell you all about where I grew up. I'll even make us lunch. I know just the thing to whip up for the occasion.
Bear.
Wonderful. Usually
It's gonna
I'm
be
the one
bear.
making the food, so this will be a nice change of pace. I'm looking forward to spending more time with you.
She's a treat. I mean, I understand why people get annoyed by her, but like, I think she's kind of funny. I feel like though that was one of those deals where she's like, oh yeah, you can, you know, basically have room and board at our place, but like Gold Mary's gonna be there, like a friend giving you a vacation, but they're coming on the vacation too.
Mavier? Are you still on guard duty? It's so late. I'll take over so you can get some rest.
There is no need. The lateness of the hour is not of any concern.
Really? Wow. I've got to hand it to you.
Why is that?
You've been standing at attention for who knows how long. Don't you need a break?
Keeping guard is more important than resting.
Mavier's very
You can't say that. You've got to take a real break.
There is no need. Resting is a waste of time.
Okay,
Dude, that's
you're
how I
starting to
feel
scare me.
too.
How do you
It
shake
annoys
off
me
your
that I have to
fatigue?
sleep.
Fatigue is no issue.
What? What are you, one of the corrupted or something? Enough joking around. It's my
Could you
ship,
imagine if
so I'll
that was a
take over
plot
from
twist
here.
that he was a
For
corrupted the whole
No,
time?
thank you.
Oh, come on, man. I didn't want to do this, but I'll have to relieve you by force.
What is wrong?
I think I pulled a muscle.
It looks like you're the one who needs to rest.
Damn. Wow. That's actually pretty amazing. A vacation is a vacation unless Louis there. Dame, I would hate her IRL but love her as a character. I mean, I think she's pretty funny because they also don't, like, I don't know. Her actress does such a good job with her lines and everything that I think it's really helped by that. But she's an interesting character, which is much better to me than like just a boring character. So Mavier really is a scum stand-in. He really is. I like him so far though.
Here we are, ready to cook
It's too
some
real for you.
fish.
No, I get that.
Well, not exactly.
Hey, what's wrong? I thought you were gonna grind me to dust.
Oh yeah,
Ashamed
they're
as I am
cooking
to admit it.
competition.
I wasn't able to get my hands on any decent fish.
No? That's a shame.
No,
Look
it
what I
sucks for
caught.
you, but look what I
As rare a
caught.
specimen as you'll find in these parts.
The competition hasn't even started and I've already lost.
Not at all. Look.
Oh my
I
gosh, is
caught
she
one
gonna
for
just
you,
like
too.
break down in this
Why would you
support?
do that?
Wouldn't be fair otherwise. It's a cook-off, not a fishing contest.
That's true. Thank you, Saphir. This is a noble gesture. I'm humbled by your kindness, but As much as I want to win this competition, I can't let you outshine me in nobility either. So, please take this.
What have we got here?
Rare herbs. They were hard to come by, but it would be poor form not to share them now.
You weren't kidding. These are tough to find. Thanks, Gold Mary. You're all right. Now, let's get cooking. May the best chef win.
Agreed. You're going down.
You find it grating? Yeah, I mean, I get it. Like, I don't disagree. I also get why people don't really like Fram. I have my moments where I don't like Fram, but overall I do. I don't know. I mean, no one's like super hate-worthy, really, in this cast. I mean, like, Louis is a weirdo, but he has such a great backstory, being 2 aliens in a suit. Like, how can you hate that? Yeah, the evil Vale got on my nerves. I think that's probably the character that most I'm just like, okay, I'm over you just because it was so overdone. And same with Zephia. I'm like, all right, shush. Can you be dead now? But I think the playable cast in this game is pretty good. Yeah, they're pretty likable for the most part, or at least fun in some way, interesting in some way. But Benet being a lick boy makes me very upset. And I get that too, but I'm just like, again, it's so over the top ridiculous that I just like making fun of him. Murder Saline is your favorite? Yeah, I want to get Gold Mary and Soren supports. For sure. I mean, like I said, I'm trying to get them all. It's just, it's a long process. What you doing there, Boba? Vander's the closest hate territory for me. That's fair, Butter. Vander's hate worthy. Legend says he's still trying to lick Jade's armor to this day. Oh man. All right, I can't handle more plot tonight. There's too much there's too much that's happened. Chapter 21 and 22. Too much has happened. I can't. I think my brain will turn to liquid and seep out of my ears. And I don't really want that, so fair. So we do have Marth's paralogue. Presumably, I assume that we have that. We have that, chapters 23, 24, 25, and 26, I think? Or is 26 an epilogue? I'm not sure if it's 26 and then an epilogue or 26 is the epilogue. We have a few left still. The DLC is coming out next week. We're going to try to motor, but, you know, it takes time, especially with supports and stuff. Oh, hang on. Someone's over here. I'm going to talk to them real quick.
Will you go out with me?
So, you know, we're trying our best.
There's the divine dragon. Act natural.
This is a pleasant. It is true.
Oh, you look weird without your armor, Mafia. Lady Vale is content. Good. Still, am I worthy of standing in this holy place? I mean, yeah, you seem chill. Do you still don't know what's happening? Good, Melian. Good. So, yeah, we're gonna keep on working. Ideally, we'd be able to start the DLC next week, but I don't know how that's gonna go. I usually can't stream Tuesdays, but like, I don't know if I can this week or not. I don't know. The schedule's up in the air. I would like to try to do at least Thursday and Sunday and Wednesday, kind of like how we've been doing. If I can get in an extra day, we might do that. We'll have to see. So, anyway, thank you guys so much for hanging with me tonight. I appreciate you being here. I hope you guys had fun. I hope you enjoyed. And I will see you guys next week.